We are FM 102.9, 97.1, and AM 1130. WWBF Bartow.
The following is a special presentation of WBF Sports.
It's time for Bartow Yellow Jacket football on WBF. Tonight's game is brought to you by the community support of our WBF Sports Boosters. Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow, Citrus Air Conditioners serving Bartow and Lakeland, Bartow's Budget U-Pull-It Auto Parts on Highway 60, Spath Jewelers in Bartow and Valrico, and Crave Nutrition in Bartow. Yellow Jacket football is also sponsored by Whiddon McLean Funeral Home in Bartow and Fort Meade, Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance of Lakeland, Beef O'Brady's Sports Pub in the Bartow Center South, and Evolve Professional Landscape Management. Tonight's game is also brought to you by 360 Prospective Partners of Lakeland, specialized landscape treatments from Keith Spray Service of Bartow, certified public accountants S.R. Wright & Company of Winter Haven, and Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Bartow. Now, let's head to the stadium and join our broadcast crew for Bartow Yellow Jacket football.
Good evening and welcome to Bartow Yellow Jacket football, the 2025 campaign getting underway tonight with the Kickoff Classic. We are live at John and Terry Frost Family Field at Bartow Memorial Stadium. Good evening along with Mike Ayers down on the Yellow Jacket sideline. I got Bruce and Andy Edmond up here in the press box. I'm Jeff Thornburg. Thank you so much for joining us for what we anticipate is going to be a very exciting night. Not two teams playing tonight, but Bruce, we got three teams tonight, jamboree style. Bartow, Winter Haven, Fort Meade all playing tonight. Well, Bruce, welcome.
Well, thanks, Jeff. It's good to be back. It's not Friday night football, but Thursday night works just as well. And this is old school football, and this is the way we used to do it back in the days when we were all in high school.
Oh my gosh.
They'd have three teams, and they called it a jamboree. There was no such thing as a classic or whatever. And you have like Bartow and Fort Meade's playing the first half. Then, it should be thirds, really. Then Fort Meade and Winter Haven will play a third, and then Bartow and Winter Haven will play a third. So it's actually three halves of football, so that's 1.5 games that we'll be doing tonight.
Yeah.
We thought about blacking out the Fort Meade Winter Haven game and just doing a comedy hour, but Jeff put the niche on that, or actually Tom back at the station. When the big man's on, we gotta mind our P's and Q's, and so. But Tom, we're happy to have you back at the station as well.
Absolutely.
And I'm glad to be here, Mike. You're looking great, and
Mike looks a little lighter to me.
he looks a lot lighter, and he looks really good. And I'm happy to see him back. Good to see Elizabeth, everybody, and glad you're back, my friend.
There's some things missing down there on the too.
Yeah, I tell you right now, though, guys, it's a great pleasure to be back. We hate it when we come to the last game of the season, but it seems like it takes forever to get the season started again, you know. And I was gonna dime out on you there a little bit, Bruce, when you was talking. You were talking about back in the day. I was gonna say something not so nice about you, but being as you said, give me all those great compliments, I'll keep that comment to myself. But you probably still got that leather helmet tucked away, right?
That leather helmet.
I will tell a story. Back in the old days, when my dad and his buddies, they would play. For what's the island there? Sullivan's Island. They would play each weekend. They have one leather helmet. And so whoever was going to get the ball got to wear the helmet.
Oh, my goodness.
And ask me how that works, I'll never know. But, by God, you wanted to wear that helmet even though you were going to get crushed.
It was a universal fit.
Right. But anyway, it's great to be back down here on the field with you guys, man. I'm looking forward to this year. I know we're going to cut up on each other and this, that, and the other, but it's always a great pleasure to be back.
You betcha.
And Andy, welcome back. I'm going to put Andy in charge of the telestrator this year on the radio.
Okay.
The telestrator. So Andy, you're in charge of that. He's also our rules expert.
We'll explain that to you afterwards.
I'm glad because I got my picture in the program this year.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't get left out. I'm gonna frame it and put it on Facebook.
I'm sure you will.
Well, that doesn't look like you.
No, I'm in there though. It's gonna stand.
We're getting close to kickoff, and
right.
Look at that. That's a good looking picture.
That's just beautiful.
When we come back, we're going to have pregame comments from Yellow Jacket head coach Grady Morrell, Coach G, as he's known to the players and everybody. So when we come back, interviews with Coach Grady Morrell of the Yellow Jackets. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Here at Kelly Buick GMC, we know how your schedule fills up quickly. Hi, this is Brandon to tell you about our mobile service, which enables us to show up at your home or workplace with a fully equipped van ready to go. So come to Kelly because you deserve to experience the Kelly difference.
This is Jonathan Jester with Citrus Air Conditioners. Do you ever worry if you're getting the best service for your money? If you live in Bartow, you no longer have to worry. We will give you a second opinion for free on any AC work you're considering. Call 534-1171 or Google Citrus Air.
There's always some great cooking at your Bartow Beef O'Brady's. Join the new Beefs Rewards and earn double points on the weekends. Complete details at your Bartow Beefs in the Bartow Center South. Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's. Good food, good sports.
Just before kickoff of tonight's game here, the Kickoff Classic, we're happy to be joined by Yellow Jacket head coach Grady Morrell, Coach G as he's called. Coach, you've had a long time in the spring. You've had 2 weeks here before school. Tell us about your Yellow Jacket squad.
Oh, man, first off, man, thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate the opportunity. But the summer, spring, these 2 weeks right here have been a whirlwind of emotions. Kids have been through a lot, but everything that we've gone through right now has been nothing but fuel to our fire right now. These guys are a very resilient group. They're very, very tough, very tough. And, we're excited to get the season going. We're excited to, see where this journey leads us because, as many people know, we lost a couple coaches, a couple things have happened to us. And, we're just looking to in some terms, man, prove some people wrong.
Coach, you got a nice quarterback returning in Ethan. You're going to be your lead quarterback this year. The Yellow Jacket fans, what can they expect from your offense this year?
Oh, man, first of all, man, Ethan Browse has put in a ton of work, man. He's definitely waited his turn to have this time to shine. He comes in very humble, very hungry. Our offense right now is built off a lot of speed. It's built off of getting guys in space, getting guys the ball quick, and letting them be the athletes at the end of the day. One of the big things that, a lot of people are not aware of right now is the growth of our offensive line. They are a young group, but they are a group that works hard. And obviously, we don't do anything without those guys in the trenches. So, we'll lean on those guys, and we'll see where it takes us.
Yeah, hats off to Coach Nelson, right?
Yes, sir. Coach John Nelson, great guy. Has been a Bartow Yellow Jacket, man, was a state champion here up underneath Danny Smith, man. He coaches the guys hard, loves them even harder. And without him, right now, I don't know where he'd be on the offensive line.
All right, let's look at the other side of the ball on the defensive side. How are things shaping up there for Jackets?
Oh, man, defensive side of the ball, man, those guys are tough. Those guys are tough. When they're clicking on all cylinders, they're as good as anybody right now. But, at the end of the day, we still got to go out there. We got to execute. I told those guys today, man, when it comes down to it, when you start talking about defense, man, you go back to the elementary principle, see ball, get ball.
Coach, you're not new to Yellow Jacket fans. You were on the staff last year. Now you're the head coach. What do we know about you? What do we want to know about you that we might not know?
Oh, man. If
I know you're a competitor.
If nobody knows anything about me right now, man, like you said, man, number one, I'm a competitor. Number two, I tell my kids all the time, man, I'm allergic to soft, man. So you won't see too many fairies out there, man, playing football.
And, Coach, you got a long schedule after this. We've got some district games coming up, of course. And on your schedule, what game have you marked as a key game this year for Yellow Jackets?
Oh, man, that is really hard to point my finger to be completely honest with you, man. We got a great opponent first 2 weeks in Clearwater and Bishop Moore, man. Both teams bring some explosive playmakers, bring a wealth of knowledge. They're very disciplined football teams. But when you start talking about the grind of our schedule, the meat of our schedule, I mean, you never can forget about Auburndale, never can forget about Lake Wells. So, those 4 games in themselves, man, are going to test who we are as a Yellow Jacket program.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you the time. Good luck this season. We appreciate you talking with us throughout the games as we go, and good luck. Go Bartow.
Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you having me on. Look forward to hearing from you guys soon, and let's go Toe.
The Ewing, Blackwelder, and Deuce Insurance Agency has been serving Central Florida since 1984. They all work and live in your neighborhood and take pride in our history. Offices in Bartow, there when you need them, representing only the most reliable companies in the industry.
You've heard the expression, try it before you buy it, right? Well, at Keith's Spray Service, they won't ask you to sign a long-term contract because they're confident that you'll want them to keep coming back to care for your delicate ornamentals and lawn treatment. Keith's Spray Service for over 50 years.
Need an energy drink or protein boost? Visit Crave Nutrition of Bartow and sample our healthy energy-boosting Mega Tea, nutrient-rich shakes, protein bites, and much more. Crave Nutrition behind Dunkin' Donuts on North Broadway in Bartow.
See a sophomore?
Good evening and welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. Yellow Jackets have just made their way onto the field wearing the white pants, the blue jerseys, and of course the orange helmets. On the far side of the field, it's the Fort Meade Miners, and we decided like a charcoal gray kind of color with gold numerals for the Miners.
Yeah, and they've got some gold stripes, or they've got some stripes on their sleeves like black and gold and white. Very unique look. I couldn't come up with a team that you could kind of compare them to. So it's a great look.
We welcome you here to the kickoff classic, the jamboree. There's going to be 3 teams on the field tonight, 6 quarters of football, if you will, and Bartow and Fort Meade will lead off the program tonight. Bartow Junior ROTC now making their way across the field with the colors for tonight. So momentarily we will have the playing of our national anthem as we get ready for tonight's ball game. Bruce, a lot of good people that we see in the crowd. There's John Frost. John and Terry Frost are here tonight. We saw Mr. Price earlier. Yeah. Mr. Conley is here, Lee Conley. So it's good to have everybody back in the...
Yeah, another year. They wouldn't miss it for the world.
I'm going to pause right now for the playing of our national anthem. Of our national anthem, and we're about ready to get this ball game underway from Bartow Memorial Stadium, the kickoff classic. Fort Meade and Winter Haven taking on the Bartow Yellow Jackets. Boy, we've missed this.
Yeah, and from what I understand, Jeff, there are no kickoffs, no punts, no nothing tonight. They'll just start from the 20, maybe the 25. It looks like our Great Flag crew is down there. They haven't set up yet. But it looks like the white hat is standing at the 20-yard line on the far side.
Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for some?
Captains for the Yellow Jackets making their way onto the field. That's going to be number 1, Josiah Battle. And also number 9, our quarterback, our junior quarterback. He wears number 9. It's Ethan Browse. And talking to the coach, Grady G., Ethan's done a lot of work over the offseason. He's put a lot of time and effort into physical training, and we remember little Ethan starting. The first game he ever started was against Lakeland, in Lakeland against the Dreadnoughts, and he's sat on the bench. He's waited his time. It's all his now. The next 2 years, the Yellow Jacket squad is Ethan's.
And how do you pronounce his last name again?
Browse.
Browse. Okay.
With the B?
Well, that's the way it's spelled.
I wasn't sure. I haven't seen.
Brous.
And he is a junior.
I didn't get one of those.
Well, we didn't.
We gave it to the other to the PA guy. He needed it. So we're getting this ball given away. Real quick, the Yellow Jackets, of course, playing tonight, but they open the season, Bruce, next week here at Bartow High School, taking on the Clearwater Tornadoes. And then a couple of really tough teams. We go south to Naples to play Gulf Coast. That's away. And then we're back here September 5th to play Bishop Moore. The Hornets will be in town. And then, Bruce, we're on the road 3 games in a row after that. At Haines City, at Auburndale, and then our first district game at Bloomingdale for the Yellow Jackets.
No, wear my truck out.
And then we return home to take on the Lake Gibson Braves, and we play Riverview, another district game, and then we wrap up district play at Durant against the Cougars, and then, of course, wrap up the season on Halloween night against the Lake Wales Highlanders.
Is that here or there?
That is here in Bartow.
Okay.
The final game of the year, final regular season game of the year.
That sounds like
that's the only old school rivalry in the whole thing.
Well, we got Haines City in there. We got Auburndale in there, who has become they're 3 that never seem to leave the schedule, even though we have to go back to the cattle pasture in Haines City this year.
Oh, my God.
Yes, we do.
That wasn't even a pasture. I've seen better pastures than I've in that field.
I see our illustrious band director, John Ekman, down there at the 20-yard line. I can't wait for what the mad scientist has concocted for the halftime shows this year.
He's kind of done some teasing on Facebook where he's built some contraptions, but I don't know what they are. But I'm sure scientifically, they are probably going to be a lot of fun.
He did have some students out here with instruments. Yeah, there's a few of them over there.
All right, Bartow will go on offense first. Again, there's no kickoffs tonight, so Bartow will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Across your radio dial, they're moving left to right, or if you're familiar with Bartow, they're headed toward Broadway here at Bartow Memorial Stadium. Ethan Browse, the quarterback, he wears number 9. He's a junior for the Yellow Jackets. Wide receivers on the outside, Borders and Battle, split way out, and we're going to catch the number of that running back. I believe that's going to be Hall.
It's a 1-11.
We'll see what happens here. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jacket. Here's the snap, a little low. They're going to hand it to Hall. Up the middle he goes, and just to the line of scrimmage goes Camden Hall. He wears number 11.
Yeah, a little single wing formation, no tight end, and Bartow just ran that straight up the gut. Big number 0. Boy, Kendrick Stacy, he's looks like a handful.
Yeah, Fort Meade's got some pretty good beef across the front there, too.
No gain, 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff again to Caden. He tries to turn the corner on the outside, tripped up, and falls forward to the 27. That was Hall again on the carry.
Yeah, it was a great block by Stacy that time with who was running the ball?
Number 11, Camden Hall.
Hall didn't quite follow him. Should have cut it back inside, I think, Mike, instead of jumping outside. But it's all brand new.
3rd and 8 now for the Jackets.
Spread.
4 wide receivers. Here's the snap, and quickly Browse gets it to number 2. That's Borders. Borders breaks 1 tackle. Borders still on his feet. He'll get near the 30. He's going to be about 5 yards short, but some tough running from Messiah Borders.
Yeah, he never went down. The whistle did blow, but he refused to go down the ground. He actually broke loose right after the whistle, and they called him back.
He got stood up one time.
And we're marching something off here against Fort Meade, it looks like.
Yeah, they're
just going to flip.
Probably 30 yards or something, maybe 35,
and
whatever the average in high school punting is.
Probably going to run it down to the 20, right where they set the bar to. Well, no.
44-yard line. Bruce, you're spot on. Imagine that, Mike. Bruce is already in mid-season form.
Yeah, he's already point on, right?
He got lucky.
He got lucky. Oh. All righty, Fort Meade now with their first opportunity at the ball at their own 44-yard line. No score here. We're just underway. And I see the clock says 22 minutes. That must be both quarters. They probably started at 24.
Put it all together.
They're just jamming everything into the jamboree.
Yes, they are.
Got to give a big shout out here in a minute.
Quarterback for the Miners, unfortunately, he was wearing number 6. Our roster does not have a number 6, so we apologize for that.
Yeah, we're going off of max preps, and these kids will jump around jerseys and things like that. We're really lucky, and Jeff will be working on the head coach to get us a real.
I believe that's going to be Beam. Bryce Beam is the quarterback. He's going to hand off to the running back, and he's stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. And Bruce, that's big number 98. He's a sophomore this year. Carmelo Harden. I got to see him in practice the other day, and he is fired up and he's ready to play. Number 98.
He's almost as big as that one umpire out there.
Carmelo Harden. Yep. He wears number 98. A famous number here in Bartow on the defensive line. 2nd and 10 for the Miners. Beam, again, the quarterback. He'll be in the shotgun. He's got 3 wide receivers on the far side of the field. Single receiver on the near side. Jackets with 4 down linemen on the defensive side of the ball. Here's the snap. There's a flag. And Beam will take off running up the middle. He eludes one guy. He's into Jacket territory. Still on his feet, streaking down the sideline, and finally brought out of bounds by Battle near the 28-yard line.
Yeah, again, they catch Bartow in a man situation. Everybody's running downfield, so you got 5 defensive backs that are 20 yards off the football. And once he breaks contain, he's off to the races.
Yeah, there's a flag back here at about the 38-yard line.
And this is something that just drove me crazy last year, was sticking these kids in
procedure
in man coverage when they don't have anybody blitzing. Want to say hello to the best cheerleading coach and ever. And so Coach Laura Jolliffe, she said, "Let's go Bartow." Excited for the new coaches and athletes. No better place than Bartow than the toe. Excuse me.
Amen.
We also have the best AD with McGriff. No one better. Well, we know he's the best basketball coach. We know you were the best cheerleading coach, and there is no doubt in those 2 statements.
Absolutely. And we're happy to see Miss Sandy Stinger here at the ball game tonight.
Yes, we do.
Sure is.
All right, after the penalty, it's going to be 2nd and 15 here for the Miners. They're backed up to their own 39-yard line. Beam is the quarterback. Here's the snap. Another flag on the play, and this time Beam is backed up in the backfield. He's going to be dropped for a loss all the way to the 31-yard line.
They got to be lining up wrong, Mike, for that flag to come out like that.
Yeah, as soon as they snap the ball.
So they don't have enough men on the line of scrimmage or something. But I also want to give a big shout-out to Lakeland Christian coaching staff, Coach Jeff Ruiz chiming in. He's still a Jacket by heart. He's with Coach McGriff, winning state titles. Coach John O'Neill, Coach Barry, Danny Williams, all those guys. We love them, and we can't wait to be listening to what they're doing as well.
So Fort Meade going the wrong way. It's 3rd and 22 now for the Miners. Beam, the quarterback, he's got the snap. He's looking under some pressure. Now he's got a scramble. He's going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage. That's Harden.
98.
Carmelo Harden.
Along with number 17, Caleb Bell. Looks like Bell is a defensive end. And man, have we been blessed with defensive ends in the past?
Guys, I'm going to give a shout-out to my buddy Chuck and his wife, Javon. They're over in Sefton. They're from this area. They're listening to us tonight on the radio. He called me today, wanted to know if we were going live because he heard the advertisement on the radio station.
We're going live, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mike, you were at the Lakeland Christian game last week with Frostproof?
No, that was Sarasota. They played Sarasota and Frostproof last week.
And apparently a penalty against Bartow, or Bartow football.
Yeah,
again.
that was fourth down, so...
How'd they get all those? How'd they do all those plays and have all those penalties? And it just didn't seem like they only ran like a couple.
Yep.
It should have been the same down.
So the Yellow Jackets with the ball, 1st and 10 now at their own 48-yard line.
Go up
Twins
top,
left, twins right. Browse in the shotgun. He'll put one man in motion. He'll roll to his right, looking, throws it. across the middle, incomplete, almost intercepted.
Yeah, it was tipped by the linebacker who was breaking out towards the curl, and then it bounced and hit the corner right in the face mask and bounced off about 10 yards back towards the line of scrimmage. So we did get a little lucky there, but that's just timing. It was a good little rollout, a good little route, a good little pass. He's just got to creep a little bit more to the outside, the receiver does.
2nd and 10 here for the Jackets. Again, twins to the left, twins to the right. Browse is in the shotgun formation. Jacoby Terry standing right next to him in the running back slot. Put one man in motion. Here's the snap. He wants to throw, looking. He'll sling it out into the flat. He's got number 2. That's Battle, trying to make something happen. He'll get near midfield.
Yeah, he only gets a couple of yards. He did a pump fake where it looked like he was trying to go downfield, but he never took his eyes off the receiver in the flat. And when you're going to do that pump fake, you got to be looking at that receiver to make that corner, make those linebackers bite. Again, a little bit of a learning experience. First game jitters. He's throwing the ball well.
So it's going to be 3rd and 8 now here for the Yellow Jackets. The ball right at the midfield stripe. Junior quarterback Ethan Browse setting up his offense. Here's the snap, and he fakes the handoff. He wants to throw. The right-hander looking, still with the ball. Now he'll sling it downfield. Wide open receiver. That's Battle. He's got it at the 5 and into the end zone for a touchdown. Josiah Battle with a 50-yard touchdown reception from Browse.
Yeah, that was really illegal man downfield. He rolled out too long. It's coming back. The thing about it was Browse rolls out to his left, and he's looking. Well, the receiver, when you have a quarterback scrambling, the receiver's taught to go deep, and he does. The corner doesn't go with him. So he throws it right before he gets to the line of scrimmage, and it's a perfect pass, perfect catch, perfect touchdown, although the linemen think their quarterback is scrambling. And so this is, again, we're going to see 1,000 of this tonight, and but really good pitch and catch by the young quarterback.
So illegal receiver downfield is the call. That's going to make it 3rd down and about 14 here for the Yellow Jackets.
Mike, can you hear us, buddy?
I got you, my man.
Okay.
Got you.
Mike down there standing next to Jacket legend coach
Danny Smith.
Danny Smith, yeah.
I know him anywhere.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 14 for the Jackets. Twins left, twins right. Hall in the backfield with the quarterback, Browse. He drops back, straight back. Now he's going to scramble to his left. Looking, throws, and it's going to be incomplete on the sideline.
Yeah, again, that's not a great decision, one he won't make during the regular season. He had 2 DBs on him, and he's throwing while he's running to his left, trying to throw to his left. Really hard to come across the body, and the one receiver had it jump. Good thing he threw it out of bounds.
So that's going to turn the ball over back to the Miners. There's no score in the ball game.
And, Mike, one thing that I think we'll both agree on when you're in a situation where you got 2 pretty good football teams, defenses are going to pretty much dominate the situation.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's just the way. Bartow's built around the defense a long time. You know, we've had that awesome defense for the last couple of years, and Fort Meade's done the same thing. Just to talk about Fort Meade a little bit, last year they actually won the FIT, Florida Invitational Tournament up in the Villages, and I tell you, to watch, we went to that game, and to watch them play that game, the defense is what won it for them.
Fort Meade 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Snap a little high. Bream's got it, but it messes up the timing. He's scrambling now. He runs right into the arms of Kendrick Stacy.
Yeah, and his helmet came off, so he'll have to come off for a play. But that young man, again, this whole defense looks solid. It's going to take a big play one way or the other. You saw where we got behind the defense when the quarterback broke loose for Fort Meade. All our DBs were off the ball, so it's going to be big plays. I don't think anybody will drive the ball down the field.
2nd and 8, gain of 2 on the play by the scrambling quarterback for Fort Meade. So it's 2nd and 8, ball at the Fort Meade 32-yard line. Beam in the shotgun. He'll take it. Handoff up the middle goes the running back. He's got a lot of daylight. That is Benelia still on his feet. He's going to be close to a first down.
I think he's about a half a yard short. If one referee is saying pointing out of the way.
You're right, ain't you?
That was a good spot. I didn't see it, but that was a good spot.
Bonella on the first and 10 for the Miners. Ball just across the 40-yard line. Timeout on the field for the mandatory water break. There is no score here in the ball game between the Fort Meade Miners and the Bartow Yellow Jackets, the Kickoff Classic. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Looking to improve your home's curb appeal? Call Evolve Contracting today at 863-537-7537 for all your lawn, landscaping, irrigation, pavers, and tree work needs. You can also visit us at evolveyourlawn.com.
35 amazing years. Hey, that's us here at Spath Jewelers. We offer services such as beautiful custom work that's sure to wow, repairs, complimentary cleaning, appraisals, watch repairs, financing. What more do you need? We're here Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, and Saturdays from 10 to 5.
They keep changing the rules on taxes, and the financial experts at SR Wright & Company will make certain your return is properly prepared and you receive all the deductions you're entitled to. Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H, Southeast in Winter Haven.
Welcome back to Bartow Yellow Jacket Football here on WBF. That's the voice of Andy Edmond. He's up here with his brother Bruce, his younger brother.
Much younger.
Much younger. And Mike Ayers is down there on the Yellow Jacket sideline.
Even younger.
Mike's the baby of the broadcast crew, right?
Absolutely.
First and 10. Here's a little swing pass, and they've got it. And the ball comes loose. The ball's on the ground, but it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a hold. The receiver who was blocking for the slot back, he was holding the corner big time.
There's a flag down there.
Yeah, there's a flag there.
Okay.
So they got it. And they've already signaled as a holding call against the Miners.
Yeah, it's a good turnout. Considering this is just a jamboree situation, it's a good turnout on both sides of the field. You got Winter Haven, you got Fort Meade showing up, and you definitely got Bartow here.
I really think that Bartow has the best fans in the world, and I'm probably partial, but it's just the way it is.
Yep.
And to have this many people at a jamboree, and you got both Winter Haven and Fort Meade on the other side.
And you got some Winter Haven and Fort Meade over here, too.
We don't like that. We might have to send them back over.
Well, yeah, they got both sides of the field depending on who's playing who.
First and 20, Beam takes the snap. He's going to scramble. Now he's going to be knocked out of bounds on the far side of the field. Coaches over there want a late hit out of bounds.
Yeah, that was really good pursuit. They just rode him out of bounds, Mike. Andy, you saw the same thing.
Mm-hmm. It's going to set up a second down and 12 here for the Miners.
Yeah, they were on him before he even hit the sideline. They had just hung on the way out.
The ball is at the Miner 39-yard line, second and 12. No score in the ball game. Stay tuned because we got more action coming up later. Fort Meade's going to play Winter Haven next, and that's another half. And then we got one more half after that, Bartow against Winter Haven. Beam, the quarterback, he's in the shotgun. Jackets with a lot of beef at the line of scrimmage. Here they come. Beam wants to throw. He does. It's incomplete.
Beautiful hit.
Incomplete.
Yeah, he was hit as soon as he caught that.
That's exactly how you play cover two, guys. The corner, he sits down there in the flat. They try to run him off the football. He doesn't bite, and they have the wingback kind of go out in the flat, and he just drills him right as the ball's.
Yeah, he was. That was perfect. I mean, as soon as the ball touched his hands, he was laying him out. That was pretty.
That was Bryce Cheney, number 6 on the hit.
We had a Bryce Cheney that played with Justin, and when your son was at school.
Timeout here. Before the whistle on a 3rd and 12, Fort Meade calls a timeout.
Hey, we got to say hello to Coach Peavy.
Yeah,
Coach Peavy.
It ain't football season without Coach Peavy. And we're glad that he's chiming in.
Hey, Coach, how you doing tonight?
Well, Bruce, while we got a minute, check in with the family. How are the boys? Everybody doing good? The grandkids?
I'm up to 5
You're
now.
up to 5 grandkids?
Yeah, I had another one.
Last month.
He was 2 months old yesterday.
2 months, okay.
And first day of school, I got, oh, man. The girls are meaner than ever. The 2 boys are pretty cool. And then Callie, the oldest, she's into volleyball now.
Excellent.
And she's 5'8". She just turned 13 last month. She's 5'8". And I think she's going to be a pretty good volleyball player.
We went to lunch Tuesday, and Bruce had to get on to me more than he did his granddaughters.
It's just sad.
And I know our sideline guy Mike is a proud parent of a sophomore, right, Mike?
No, she's
a junior. Oh, my goodness.
Dude, you got to get with the program.
I got to catch a junior down at Fort Meade High School.
Yes, absolutely.
Driving now, too.
Oh, goodness. 3rd and 12. Here's a pass downfield. It's caught. A nice leaping catch by the Miners.
And see, that's where the cover two, if your safety is not looking into the backfield, reading the quarterback's eyes, that's where you're going to get killed playing cover two. That safety was 20 yards off the football. If he would have read the quarterback's eyes, it would have been a kill shot.
Mitchell on the reception for a nice gain. 1st and 10, the Miners at the Yellow Jacket 38-yard line. Here's the snap to Beam. He'll hand it off again, this time to Mitchell again. Mitchell crosses the 35 and falls forward to the 34. It'll be 2nd down at about 5.
Fort Meade got some pretty good-sized linemen there, too.
Always got beef. Fort Meade has always been stacked. They just needed the right coaching, and they had it with Meade. They had it with Cornelius, and they've always had the athletes, and they're where they belong. They're in 1A, whatever they are. They're where they belong.
2nd and 5 for the Miners at the Yellow Jacket 38-yard line. Here's the snap to Beam. He wants to throw. He'll sling it out over the head.
Oh.
Over the head of his intended receiver.
Yeah, 27, Galva? Galva's back.
That's actually, it's
Galva's brother?
Brother or cousin, yeah.
Okay. Well, if he would have read the quarterback instead of the player, that would have been a pick six.
Yeah, I think he was looking for that hit. He was looking at that player all the way, just following him instead of watching that quarterback.
Yeah, he kind of ducked his shoulder right at the end.
Yep.
I just looked up. We got the drone out there again this year. See it up there? Between the...
Yep.
So now they're marching a penalty off against Fort Meade, backing them up to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd down and about 10.
What's that flag for? Are they going to tell us?
Mike, is there any breeze on the field, or is it just stagnant? Oh, he's talking to Neil.
Here's the snap on 2nd and 10. Pass across the middle, all in the hands of his intended receiver, Mitchell, but he drops it. Oh, you got to have that one, Bruce.
Yeah, and again, the linebackers just aren't doing their job that time.
Them flags on the other side of the field, Bruce, they're not moving at all.
Yeah, he threaded that ball right through the middle there, and Bartow just could not get to it.
3rd and 10 for the Miners. Beam, the quarterback. He has 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Here's the snap. He'll stay in the pocket. Now he'll scramble to his left, directing people downfield. Broke one tackle and finally knocked out of bounds here on the near side at the 35-yard line.
Runs into the head coach. He didn't move. That's a pretty stout coach right there.
17 on the tackle. That's Bell, Caleb Bell.
Is that the head coach?
Yeah.
Okay.
Coach G, Grady Morrell.
Well, Coach Morrell, Coach G.
Where's he from?
He was on the staff last year.
Don't know.
No.
We'll find out.
4th down.
Early in the season.
Timeout taken by the Fort Meade Miners. We'll take a timeout as well. There's no score in the ball game between Bartow and Fort Meade, 0-0. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
I'm Taft Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. Come and enjoy Freedom of Choice pricing program where you can choose employee pricing on most new vehicles and or amazing incentives throughout our inventory. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
The Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade are proud of our community and student athletes who strive to do their best. Another reason we are pleased to support today's broadcast. Whitten McLean, our family serving yours.
Are you searching for your next partner in real estate? 360 Prospective Partners proudly serves Polk County and is here to help. Contact me, Denise Bodie, at 863-378-5323 or check us out on Facebook to get started today. That's 360 Prospective Partners.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. It's the Kickoff Classic. Actually, it's a Kickoff Jamboree Classic, we'll call it this year, because we got 3 teams playing here tonight, Bartow, Winter Haven, and Fort Meade. In the first half, it is Bartow against Fort Meade. There's no score. Fort Meade, though, has a 4th down, and they need about 7 to make it to the first.
Yeah, there's 5 minutes left. I would be all over this going for it.
Got an unbalanced line to the left here from the Fort Meade formation.
Bartow's got a blitz coming.
Beam, the quarterback, he's going to scramble, and he's got sacked.
Great job.
Way back in the backfield. That is Carl Thomas.
They're going to put him into 50 now.
Yeah, they just kept driving him back. So where his momentum stopped is where they'll spot the ball. So Bartow get the ball at the 50.
First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. If you're just joining us, there's no live ball tonight. No punting, no kicking during the Jamboree tonight. So Bartow will take over first and 10 at midfield. Offensive line for the Jackets tonight, anchored at the center by number 55. That's John Barnes. Levi Peoples is on one of the positions, the guard position.
And 77
Wyatt Doberly.
He's a big old boy, too.
Jaden Thomas is out there along with LaShawn Wilson. That's your offensive line. First and 10. Here's the snap. Handoff. Camden Hall up the middle he goes, and he's going to get a nice 4 yards.
He carried a couple with him that time.
Yeah, we talked about Fort Meade's defensive line having some beef on across the front there. So if you're going to run off the left-hand side or go up the middle period, you're going to have to be real quick and shifty, because once they close that hole up, you're not going through there.
Yeah, that's where when you got beef like that, especially on the tackles, I'd like to see a fullback in front of him.
Yes.
Pushing away.
2nd and 6 here for the Yellow Jackets. Ball at the minor 46-yard line. Browse wants to throw, directing, again, throws it. He dumps it off. A good little reception there, and that is going to be
number 3.
Number 3, White, Josiah White.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Browse, later in the game or the next game or what, he's going to throw that a little quicker. Right when he was just crossing the line of scrimmage, he should have thrown it. The corner was way off the football. He would have got a lot more yardage. They still good completion, pass and complete.
Whistles will stop the play. It's first and 10 for Bartow. They're at the Fort Meade minor 34-yard line. We see the Winter Haven Blue Devils warming up here in the
Browse
with a B.
All right, I need to spell this the way I want it to sound.
He's the junior quarterback for the Yellow Jackets. He wears number 9. He's going to send 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Now they're going to put 1 in motion, and they're going to sling it out to that man in motion. That is number 4 on the reception, Terry. Terry's got some nice running room. He'll cross the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, that's going to be a running play, Jeff. He threw it behind him. Mike, that was more of a lateral, wasn't it?
Yes, no, he threw it behind him, that's for sure.
Got a flag on the play there.
Illegal block in the back against Bartow. Wipes out a nice play.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. The way he threw that ball out here, I was looking for somebody going down the side, thinking they're going to pull something off with that one, but he didn't.
So that's going to back up Bartow to the 44-yard line. It'll be first down and about 20 now for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, I saw the great Fred Roden the other day.
Really?
And got to sit down and talk with him for a little while. And he's been watching the Jackets at practice and stuff. And he said he'd be at a lot of ball games. And if he wasn't, he'd be listening. And but just to sit down and talk with that cat is legends, man.
Absolutely.
Legends.
Absolutely. Flag on the play, delay of game against the Yellow Jackets.
Is that Josh Delph walking down the stairs with his daughter?
Yeah, Timmy's sitting over there. That scene
okay, yeah. Timmy Delph, one of the best baseball coaches that I was privileged to coach with. Just love that guy.
He's got the whole family out there. He got some granddaughters out there.
Yeah, Starling's with him. Mm-hmm. And Patty, she's probably at the house or out with the girls. And but
Yellow Jackets will call a timeout. They marked off the delay of game call, so it's first down and like 25 for Bartow. Timeout on the field. They're at the 49-yard line of Fort Meade. No score.
Josh is learning that once those girls start walking, he ain't going to be sitting at football games much.
Well, tomorrow night, NASCAR Truck Series racing from Richmond, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And then Saturday night, it's the Cup Series from Richmond, 6:30 under the lights Saturday night.
That's 400 laps, right?
At Richmond.
I love that.
That's short track, too, right?
Oh, yeah.
I have a wedding to go to Saturday night.
Well,
I hope the Wi-Fi is good in the
you got a pod. You got the little pods you can put in your ears where kind of nobody notices that you're listening.
I'll give it a shot.
All right. I don't know how to wear them things, so I couldn't do it. But you being the professional, was that a flash bulb or was that a bolt of lightning?
I don't know.
Let's say flash bulb.
Let's say flash bulb.
Now that wasn't.
That's heat lightning, guys. That's heat.
Here we go, first down. Browse scrambling with the ball, looking now he's going to tuck and roll. 45-40 out of bounds, and he's hit out of bounds.
Great job, and he should get a flag right there.
Flag, yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
We got one way, there's multiple flags now.
Andy, that is a flag because he was 2 steps out and still got shouldered. And you hit that asphalt, it could be, or the bench, it could be devastating.
It might be offsetting though.
Referee says,
well, a lot of kids will jump in to help their quarterback.
Hell yeah. I got no problems with it.
Personal foul against the Fort Meade Miners. Late hit out of bounds.
That's automatic first.
Yeah, and those are just crazy penalties. I mean, Bruce, you and I talk about it all the time. I mean, those penalties like that is what can just take the air out of you.
I understand 100%, and it's just, well, they're knuckleheads right now, Mike, and everybody's a knucklehead, and
they need to move the flags too.
They're going to call it 2nd down and 1, Andy. 2nd and 1 for the Yellow Jackets after the 15-yard penalty for late hit out of bounds. Browse again rolls. He rolls. Now he's going to be. He kind of shoveled the ball forward. That's a fumble.
That's a good job, and he's probably going to get roughing the passer.
There's a flag.
That is not an illegal pass. It is not. He had a
grounding. Intentional grounding.
He had a receiver.
Number 11 was in
3 yards in front of him.
Number 11 was in the pattern. He was right there. Hall.
That's a horrible call. And as you can see, the referees are knuckleheads too.
It has started.
We will give them a break, being how it is a preseason game.
So they're going to mark the ball at the 44-yard line, make it 2nd down, and, well, that'll be 3rd down, loss of down.
But how can he call that when they're 3 yards apart, and he's right behind them? Tom, you're not listening to this.
3rd and 20 for the Jackets. There's a minute left in this first half. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle.
Oh, that was a face mask.
Camden Hall looks like he's got his head turned around. He did. 4th down.
Mike, is that a woman on this sideline, the referee?
No, sir.
Okay.
They got him in baseball now.
Well, he needs a pair because he needs to throw a flag right there because
timeout. Fort Meade takes a timeout. 53 seconds left here in the first half. Stay tuned because coming up next, these Fort Meade Miners will take on the Winter Haven Blue Devils. I don't know. We could call a Fort Meade Winter Haven, can't we?
Yeah, it just won't be
with the passion.
Yeah,
with the same passion.
I don't know if I have any passion for anything.
No, Josh has figured it out. The girls are leaving.
All 3 belong to him.
And Timmy's down there. He's laughing with Starling, saying, "Hey, I used to have to do that with the boys because he had the 3 boys. Maybe they got to go potty.
Maybe
that's a good. Yeah, they got to go potty."
The Fort Meade Miners will open up their regular season next week at Hardee. They're going to play the Wildcats. And then Fort Meade's schedule, they're home to take on George Jenkins. They're home to take on Lakeland Christian. They travel to Mulberry after that. Then they travel to Victory Christian.
Who is this?
This is the Fort Meade Miners.
Wow.
They play Moore Haven, And they finish up with, they play an IMG school this year as well.
Boy, that's a tough schedule.
4th down for the Jackets. Browse with the ball. He wants to throw it down the field. He's got his man, and that is going to be
he's not
Battle.
down.
And that didn't go down. There's a flag on the play as well. Battle will take it into the end zone for a touchdown, but there is a flag.
And it's against Bartow because number such and such, we don't call out an offensive lineman, is not a happy camper.
Illegal man downfield will wipe off another touchdown.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you was talking about an IMG school that Fort Meade's got to go play. I think IMG has like 3 teams.
3 or 4, Mike.
Yeah, I think they have the one with all the 4- and 5-star recruits on. Then they got their developmental team and then a lower developmental team. So that's got to be a pleasure to coach.
Mike, this is on Halloween night. Fort Meade is going to be at IMG Academy Junior National Team in Bradenton.
Yeah, that's a complex, brother. They've got tennis, they've got baseball, they've got swimming, they've got golf, they've got basketball, they've got every sport imaginable, and you go to that place, and it's basically like a Vanguard type deal where you live there, and you're the best of the best.
4th down and about 25 now for the Yellow Jackets. Browse will set up his offense.
It's about a half a city, that complex.
I lived at school one year.
Here's the
Wasn't
snap.
a bad deal.
Browse looking downfield, looking, still looking with the ball. He'll sling it, and it's going to be over the head of his intended receiver, try to get a hold of Terry.
Well, that's because Dad sent you to military academy. That wasn't a luxury. It's supposed to be a luxury. You made a luxury out of it.
I did make a luxury out of it. The first 2 weeks weren't luxuries, I'll guarantee you that.
Well, Mike being a Marine.
Oh, he knows what I'm talking about.
Fort Meade will take over 1st and 10.
Marines don't play.
Guys, you're talking about that stadium down in that IMG has. So last year when Fort Meade went and played that FIT championship game at the Villages,
right?
I don't know if you guys have ever seen that facility.
Very nice.
But that facility, that stadium, that football stadium there, their home side looks like a junior college, not like a big junior college, not a major college, but their stands are huge up there. They have a beautiful facility.
1st and 10 here for the Fort Meade Miners. Bream, the quarterback. He'll sling it now across the middle. Incomplete. Tried to connect with number 4, and that was going to be Russell.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good play. Coach Jolliffe wants me to reiterate, she is not the cheer coach at Bartow anymore. You will always be the cheer coach at Bartow High School in my heart. But she is now, she went to Hillsborough County, and she still loves the community, and Bartow cheer and grateful to the community. There's no better place. So I hope I did that right for you, dear, and I hope you keep listening to Bartow because you're always the best.
2nd and 10 for the Miners. Bream again under a lot of pressure. He wiggles out of it, not all the way, though. He can pick up about 2 yards, brought down from behind.
He's a good little quarterback.
13 seconds.
Cheney on the tackle there. 3rd and 5 for Fort Meade.
It's a good place to stop right there. Right? Well, I thought it was going to be right on at midfield. That's where it should have been marked.
The clocks read 0-0.
That'll do it.
So the first half ends in a 0-0 tie. You guys heard about the social plate?
The what?
The social plate is bringing everyone's best breakfast and lunch favorites to downtown Bartow. All the food is made from scratch using homemade family recipes. They're open Tuesday through Sunday, 7 to 2. The social plate.
They make good scrambled eggs.
They make good everything.
Where are they at?
Main Street in downtown Bartow.
On the east or west side?
West.
Oh, okay. There used to be another restaurant.
Correct.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So check them out.
If they make good scrambled eggs, I'll go there.
The social plate. So check it out. All right, we are.
Let's do a long break. Make some money.
All righty. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Brandon Wondrow, General Sales Manager of Kelly Buick GMC, and we're proud to be a part of the live sports coverage on WBF. We're proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in all of Polk County. Please come visit us in Bartow or visit kellybuickgmc.com.
This is Jonathan Jester with Citrus Air Conditioners. Do you ever worry if you're getting the best service for your money? If you live in Bartow, you no longer have to worry. We will give you a second opinion for free on any AC work you're considering. Call 534-1171 or Google Citrus Air.
What will it be? A loaded with flavor Philly cheesesteak or a fresh grilled chicken salad? Hungry for chicken wings or maybe a premium blend Angus burger? Whether dining in or taking out, your Bartow Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South. Good food, good sports.
Back to Bartow Yellow Jacket football. We've reached the first intermission, if you will. Bartow and Fort Meade played to a 0-0 tie. And I believe Mike is going to track down Yellow Jacket head coach, Coach G.
Hey, Coach G, so one half of ball, seeing some mistakes. We had a couple of key, penalties there to call back a couple of touchdowns. But so far, how do you feel about, the first half of game here?
I feel all right now, man, but execution is the name of the game right now. If we execute, we can do anything we want to do, but right now, man, we kind of got to get our mental back together, man, regroup, and then we'll be back ready for the second one.
Right, that was something one of the coaches and I was talking about earlier. We were talking about getting back to the fundamentals, just getting back to the basics of football. We all know that's important, and we look forward to seeing you come back out in the second half, and let's put it together.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Yellow Jacket coach Grady Morrell. Coach G there with Mike Ayers. Mike, thank you for that. And we got about a little 5-minute intermission here or so between halves. On the field now it's going to be Winter Haven and Fort Meade. And Winter Haven is going to use the Bartow sideline.
Try to.
So Winter Haven is going to be right in front of us.
Whoa.
Winter Haven coming out in their navy blue pants. They have the gold jerseys and then the dark helmets. And Bruce, look, they keep coming and coming. Look how many guys they got.
They look like it's a inner scrimmage game between.
That's a lot of Blue Devils.
Yeah, there's a lot, but they're blue and gold or yellow or whatever you call it. Fort Meade's black and gold, but they both got. I don't know.
So as a reminder to everybody, it's a jamboree tonight. We have 3 teams playing tonight. So Bartow and Fort Meade, scoreless tie in the first 2 quarters, or the first half. And in the second half, it's going to be Winter Haven taking on Fort Meade. Stand by. We're going to bring you all the action there. And then after this half, Bartow will take on Winter Haven. And we'll have all of it for you. Looking at Winter Haven's schedule, Winter Haven opens up at Zephyr Hills Christian. Then they go to at Lake Region. Then they are home to take on Kissimmee Osceola. They travel to West Palm Beach to play Palm Beach Lakes.
That's crazy.
And then they're home for their first district game. They play Haines City, the Hornets.
Mm-hmm.
Then they play Parish Community. Then they travel to George Jenkins for another district game. Then they're hosting Sarasota. They're hosting their final district game of the year. That's Ridge Community. And then they close out this season as they traditionally do with the Auburndale Bloodhounds. Winter Haven is a 7A school. They're in District 6. Haines City, George Jenkins, and Ridge Community, the Bolts, are in the district there with Winter Haven.
Yeah, all this traveling they got these teams doing, that's just crazy. Back in the day, we played local and stayed local and had some good rivalries going on.
The district we're in is absolutely absurd. It's crazy.
Bartow's the only team in our district that's in Polk County. The other are all in Hillsborough County.
But I agree with Andy quite a bit on this deal. I guess people. I don't see any benefits in traveling to West Palm or to Naples or to whatever and have to suit up. And same thing to them. They got to come here the next year. So I don't see any benefits to that. And getting home at 1 o'clock in the morning.
And last year we opened up the season in Clearwater. And now Clearwater's got to come to us this year, next Friday night here at March Memorial Stadium. So yeah, I agree with you guys as well.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I would rather. I agree with Andy. I would rather play the Polk County teams and let's just beat up each other and see where the dust settles and who comes out on top. That's where you go. But I'm not trying to be a crybaby, but I guess I am. I don't like the playoff system. I don't like being 4-6 and making the playoffs. I just don't think that's right. I think you win your share of the games. You finish first or second in the district, you go to the playoffs.
Yep.
And to me, it's just like handing out trophies to kids that just paid their $20 or $50 to play a season, and they automatically get a trophy.
That's the norm nowadays, though.
It's not anymore. We've got a new president, and there is not that anymore, and that needs to stop. And I think Tom will agree with me, and that's all I'm going to say.
He did start back the athletic deal.
Oh, the presidential.
Yeah.
Physical fitness. Yeah.
Jack got an award for that.
I'm not saying another word.
We are in the first intermission tonight. Standby coming up. Fort Meade Miners will take on the Winter Haven Blue Devils in this jamboree. 3 teams playing tonight here at Bartow Memorial Stadium. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, a brand new feature for Yellow Jacket football tonight that we're going to unveil tonight.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I hope everybody is ready. We'll be right back. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
When looking for insurance coverage, consider the Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Agency with offices in downtown Bartow. Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance with a wide range of insurance products to meet your every need. Becky Maslak, your local office manager.
Have you tried the shakes at Crave Nutrition? So many flavors and packed full of protein, they're so yummy. Come by Crave Nutrition today and let us help you find the perfect shake for you. Crave Nutrition, behind Dunkin' Donuts on North Broadway in Bartow.
For over 50 years, Keith Spray Service has been serving Polk County with specialized treatment of delicate ornamentals, including rose bushes. Want to learn more about the treatments of ornamentals as well as expert lawn care? Call Keith Spray Service.
Well, you got a contact on Fort Meade. So
yeah, Mike's over there on the other side of the field with his daughter, who's a cheerleader on the Fort Meade Miners. So Mike is on the other side of the field for this half a game,
and he's very much welcomed over there.
Yes.
As he said, Fort Meade won that championship. You want to say it again last year what they won, Mike?
They won the FIT tournament. So it's like an invitational. It was the Florida Invitational Tournament because they don't actually compete in the 1A classification.
But it's still a championship.
It's still a championship, absolutely.
Frostproof won one too, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
They did. Frostproof actually played theirs in Frostproof.
All right, well, we teased it a minute ago. I want to ask you guys, what are we doing?
Shelley DeVore, who's an IB teacher here at Bartow High School.
Shelley DeVore.
Her husband, Kenny, and she also helps up here in the booth spotting. Kenny had open heart surgery and has had some complications and is still in the hospital, so please be praying for them. Thank you so much.
Fans recognize a moment of silence for Kenny DeVore, as you heard public address announcer Pat Pittman describe it.
What's the new thing?
All right. Have you guys heard of Scorigami?
Scorigami?
Mike?
Is that a Pokemon?
No, it's not a Pokemon character.
Because that's all my grandson talks about now is Pokemon.
Scorigami.
No. Well, is that a Japanese?
No.
Okay.
Scorigami, just to break it down for you, is scores that occur in football games that haven't occurred yet. I'll give you an example. Suppose Bartow was winning 6-0, and the final score was 6-0. All right, 6 has now been used up in the scores.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go back throughout the entire history of Bartow Yellow Jacket football, there are about 22 final scores that have not been recorded yet. So when we get a score that has not yet been recorded yet in the history of Yellow Jacket football, it's called a Scorigami. So I did research.
Okay.
I did research this. Mike, are you with me, right?
Now you're talking like it couldn't be 99, 98. We're not. What's the highest score?
89.
89. Wow.
The Yellow Jackets, and they've also had 2 0-0s.
I know we beat Fort Meade one year up in the 80s.
Yeah.
So like a 6-3 or something, just some odd score that's never been played, that's never been recorded.
Exactly. Now, there's never going to be a 1-0 score, so 1 can't be you can't use that number.
Like a 3-zip or something like that.
So Bartow is the highest scoring game Bartow's been involved in. The final score totaled 89 points. The lowest was 0. They had 2 ties that ended in a scoreless tie back in the 50s. So all summer long, I went through all the records back to 1952, and I found out there are about 20. I can't remember. I didn't remember 22 scores that have not yet happened in Bartow's high school history.
Okay.
So when one does, that's a scoregami, and it's a rare thing.
Do we get a prize?
We don't get any prize. It puts a smile on my face.
Okay. All right. Well, that's fine.
So
that's
all season long,
brand new.
All season long, we can. Are we going to get a scoregami tonight? Well, that's the thing.
That's it. I mean,
might pretend to be excited.
Can we know the numbers where
Sure.
it's something we can be rooting for, like it's 29, 27, and we need a safety.
Exactly. To get a scoregami.
Jeff, you are one of a kind, my friend.
That's just going to be one of those anomalies. It's just
It's called score. And by the way, if you go, the NFL has done it. That's where I got the idea from. The NFL has done it. All the NFL games have a scoregami.
No. Restroom.
Okay. So we're ready to play the second half here. Winter Haven with the ball. 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line.
All right, if we're close to one, will you tell us where we can jinx it? Okay.
Because you want to see disappointment and...
No, okay. I'm just, it's got to be fun in there.
All righty, this is going to be unique. We're calling Fort Meade and Winter Haven now. The Fort Meade Miners on defense, Winter Haven with the ball, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And it's going to be a handoff. This is up the middle to Andrew Simpson.
Yeah, and a good tackle again by the defensive line of Fort Meade. You got to remember, Fort Meade just played for 20 minutes, and they got about a 10-minute break. So this is going to be a big
edge on them.
For Winter Haven because they're fresh.
Kearney is the quarterback for the Blue Devils. He wears number 1. He's a senior, big guy. He'll throw it out to the near side. The pass is caught.
His knee was down.
And number 18 on the reception, Hunter Storm.
I should mark it right where he caught the ball because it looked like his knee went down, Mike.
Yeah, it looked like it was, but I guess they didn't see it.
Okay. Well, he was only a foot away, so
yeah, he didn't get far anyway.
Yeah.
3rd and 6 here for the Winter Haven Blue Devils. In this jamboree event tonight, the second half is Winter Haven and Fort Meade. Here's the snap, and it's going to be a quarterback draw off the middle. Goes Kearney, busts to the outside. He's across the 40, 45 near midfield, and there is a flag in the backfield, and another flag comes in the secondary.
Yeah, the wide receiver was holding the corner. It was a great play by the quarterback for Winter Haven. One thing I see, Jeff, that I want to mention quickly is the thing on the helmets, the cushion on top of the helmets.
Yeah, we see a number of Winter Haven players are wearing it.
You see it in pros. Now it's come to college quite a bit, and it's to help prevent concussions. And people don't realize it, but linemen are one of the most susceptible to get concussions because they're just such powerful beasts. And all the Winter Haven linemen are wearing them, and I'm a big fan of that.
It's going to be 3rd down and 15 here for the Blue Devils after the penalty. Kearney with it. He'll throw it downfield, and it's going to be incomplete.
Oh, he thought number 10 was going to cut back upfield, and he was ready to gun it, and he had to pull it back down, Jeff, and recock it and throw, and he just basically threw it out of bounds.
Tried to get it to Johnson. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. Fort Meade will get the ball. They'll march off some yardage here, and the Miners will have their first possession here of the second half against the Winter Haven Blue Devils. Coming up next, it is Bartow versus Winter Haven in the third half of this jamboree game.
If you want to get them in 2 lines.
And I'm telling you, Mike's lining them up, brother. If you want to, Winter Haven is always, it's amazing how these Polk County teams, they're really well stacked. Most of them are highly conditioned. We're in the hottest place there is, and it's amazing that they can play 20 minutes straight of football. And Mike was looking for cramps, and we didn't see the first one in that first half of football, but I believe before the night's out, we will see some.
Hey, guys, after this play, we got a special guest over here.
You got it.
1st and 10 for the Miners at the Blue Devil 45-yard line. Beam again, the quarterback. He's going to run up the middle. He's got a lot of room. He's across the 40, 35, and down to the 31-yard line goes the quarterback for the Miners.
That's a different quarterback.
That is a different quarterback. That's Russell, Omari Russell.
Okay, guys, we typically don't do this, but since Fort Meade's our next town over, we're going to meet the Fort Meade cheerleaders.
Wonderful.
Yay.
We always get the opportunity to meet other teams, so I'm just going to hand it down a list, and we're going to let them announce their name and their grade.
Hi, my name is Olivia Leopold, and I'm a junior.
Hi, my name is Katie Binen, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Gracie Taylor, and I'm a senior. My name's Paisley Flood, and I'm a junior.
My name's Lana Curlo, and I'm a senior.
My name's Reagan Berrien, and I'm a senior.
My name's Haley Cavazos, and I'm a junior.
My name is Colt Self, and I'm a senior.
My name's Emmeline Shore, and I'm in 8th grade.
My name's Kylie Self, and I'm in 7th grade.
My name's Caroline Coulter, and I'm in 7th grade.
My name's Carly Flood, and I'm a 9th grader.
My name is Deasia Baker, and I'm a senior.
My name's Camille Campbell, and I'm a junior.
My name's Leah Thomas, and I'm a junior.
There you guys have it. It's your Fort Meade cheerleaders.
Hey, oh, my God.
Thank you, Mike. I love
that's a lot of cheerleaders from 7th grade all the way up. That was what Olivia. We watched her go right on through.
There was a scramble while we were meeting the cheerleaders. No gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Miners. The ball is at the Winter Haven 32-yard line. Thank you, Mike. Always,
yes, sir.
Always good to meet those cheerleaders. Okay, they work just as hard as anybody else does. All righty. Quarterback, again, is going to be, we believe that's Beam, number 6.
Only 3 down linemen for Winter Haven. That's unusual. They got a 3-3 stack is what they've got. And then they've got the
Beam under some pressure. He's trying to direct traffic. Got somebody hanging off him. He throws it behind the intended receiver. Incomplete.
Could easily he grabbed the shoulder pads and let go, which was smart. He could have easily got a penalty for roughing the quarterback there. But this is an unusual defense. I like looking at unusual defenses. They've got looks like it's a 3-4. It little bit of a combination of the old Hornet defense which was a 3-5 Hornet, and I used to love that. Now this defensive end / linebacker number 11 on the end, he'll stay in a 2-point stance, and you'll see him. I don't know if we'll see him. Yeah, he's backing up on a long 3rd and long. So they've got basically.
This is a very unique. I know you're the defensive-minded guy on the, but that is really a unique formation.
Yeah, it's a 3-3, and they're still able to play cover 2 out of it.
3rd and
with
10.
An extra defensive back, and the blitz coming again.
Beam the quarterback. He'll get it out early, and he's got his. Oh, he dropped it. Oh my gosh! Tried to run a little bit, Bruce.
Yeah, and that's early. And first of all, the biggest thing he was doing wrong was he was turning back into the inside and took his eyes off the ball. In a situation like that, Mike, I think you'll agree, you're taught to catch the ball and turn back towards the sideline away from the guys that are coming at you.
Exactly. But, Bruce, you mentioned something a while ago about these defensive linemen for Winter Haven, or the offensive linemen for Winter Haven wearing the cushions. So last week I had the opportunity of going to watch Frostproof play Sarasota Christian. And the whole team, Sarasota Christian, had those cushions on their helmets too to protect those guys.
I'm really a proponent for it.
It stops a lot of injury.
It can't hurt.
No,
anything.
absolutely not. And this early in the season, will they play with them all season? Probably not. Probably a lot of them's going to take them off as the season goes on. But like you said, it's a big helper to protect from those concussions and stuff. But that whole team, I was impressed. That whole team had them on.
They are moving the chains. It'll be Winter Haven's ball, I believe. They're moving all the way down to the about the 6 or 7
yard line. But that's a good idea. I mean, that's a pretty good idea from Fort Meade standpoint.
Smile, Bruce, we're in a selfie. Oh,
are we?
Well, I thought we were going to be in a selfie there for a second.
Sandy Stinger again coming up, and boy, just another season for her. And
so good to see her and everybody else here tonight. Like I said, here we go. Oh, smile. Are we in? Are we in it? Did we make the selfie? Bruce and I photobombing up here, Mike. All righty. Fort Meade back on defense. Winter Haven with the ball. They're deep in their own territory at the 8-yard line. Kearney is the quarterback for the Blue Devils. Big number 1, 6'3", it says 170 pounds. Snap is a little high. Handoff down to Patrick Jean, and he's going to get basically back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that play fell apart as soon as he had to leave his feet as a quarterback, and it was basically a little inside, not a jet sweep, but the same variation of a jet sweep, him just turning back into the line.
So it's going to set up he does get about 2 yards. 2nd and 8 now for the Winter Haven Blue Devils. We're at Bartow Memorial Stadium, approaching 8 o'clock. You're listening to WWBF Bartow. No score here in the second half. Again, the snap is a little high. Kearney will keep it this time. There's a flag on the play, and Kearney will run out of bounds.
Yeah, that's going to take them half the distance to the goal line. I mean, number 50 was just dragging on the defensive tackle.
Okay.
We can call out their offensive lineman. Not like I have a name.
So it's going to be 3rd down now, and I believe they're right at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, and they pulled 50 off the field. Got to get it in his.
They had a little unsportsmanlike conduct call. So now Winter Haven, deep. They're at their own 1-yard line, facing a 3rd down. They need to get it all the way out to the 17-yard line.
Well, I would be bringing the house right now.
Kearney standing deep in his own end zone in the shotgun for the Blue Devils. Here's the snap, and he wants to throw. He does. Pass is caught, and on the knees is number 10, Isaiah Johnson.
Get back to about the original line of scrimmage, if that.
Probably gets about to the 7 or 8 yard line.
Yeah. So they'll have to punt.
Guys, just to let you know, I just talked to one of the Bartow cheerleading coaches, and when Bartow comes back out, we're going to get to meet those guys tonight, too.
Oh, excellent. We love our cheerleaders.
As they change ends of the field now on that 4th down play, we'll take a timeout. No score between Winter Haven and Fort Meade here on WBF.
If you'd rather spend your weekends doing anything other than yard work, then call Evolve Contracting today at 863-537-7537 or visit evolveyourlawn.com. Remember, keep calm and evolve your lawn.
Hey guys, Emily here with Spath Jewelers. Do you like pajamas? I know, weird coming from the girl with diamonds. But if you want to stay in your pajamas, we can help you with that too. Online at spathjewelers.com. 35 amazing years.
SR Wright & Company can help you at every stage of your financial future, from personal planning to insurance reviews, from business problem solving to deferred compensation plans. Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H, Southeast in Winter Haven.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. Andy Edmond, Bruce Edmond, Mike Ayers is down there on the sideline. And I'm Jeff Thorne. We've got Tom back at the studio. Thank you for joining us here for Yellow Jacket football. It's the kickoff classic, or kickoff jamboree, if you will. Bartow and Fort Meade played to a scoreless tie in the first half. Winter Haven is now playing Fort Meade in the second half. There's no score in this half. And stand by as soon as this half is over. Yellow Jackets come back on the field to take on the Winter Haven Blue Devils.
Very unusual, but I remember the old jamboree days, and it was kind of a lot of fun watching them, because I think then it was quarters that they played, but you had to try to get a lot done in a little bit of time, and so you saw a lot of crazy things go on.
1st and 10 for the Miner. Here's Bream. Bream is going to hand it off. Up the middle goes the big running back. He's got a lot of daylight and a nice run.
Number 14.
That's Bonella. Christopher, yeah, he's got a first down inside the 20 all the way down to the 16-yard line.
He took that to the left side of the line and then cut it back straight up, Mike, and he was just off to the races.
Yeah, he was quick when he come through there.
Here's the snap again. Beam, flag on the play. Again, Bonilla. And he is racked up at the 15, 16-yard line and throw backwards. So we had a flag here on the near side. That could have been one of those procedure things. We saw Fort Meade get flagged with a couple of those earlier in the half against Bartow.
You know, guys, I was trying to be good about the refs that were here tonight, and because we were playing on a Thursday night, we should be playing on a Friday night because of the lack of officiating, or the lack thereof of officiating. But I've never seen a game where we've had like 10 or 11 officials standing around.
The penalties will offset.
Is this the same crew, or are there two crews here tonight, Mike? And they're alternating as well to get some experience as well.
Yes, because when we were on the other side, when I was standing on the other side, there was another whole crew standing on the visiting side.
Yeah, because I don't see that cat with the long hair that I didn't like. Well, there he is. Yeah, he's there, but he's not officiating. So he's right in his element, not throwing a flag.
1st and 10 for the Fort Meade Miners. They're at the Winter Haven Blue Devil 17-yard line. Here's the snap. Beam looks to throw under some pressure. Now we'll sling it to the corner of the end zone. He's got the receiver there. It's a Fort Meade touchdown.
That was a beautiful throw by the quarterback. No flags, and he just hit him right in stride. Mike, you were right there.
Yeah, and the placement on that couldn't have been any better because nobody was going to catch that except for him. It was over his shoulder, and he had the beam. He had a lead on that ball all the way.
So the first points that officially count tonight, a 17-yard touchdown pass, and the Fort Meade Miners are on the board 6-0. They will try the extra point. Bring out the place kicker. He wears number 17, and I apologize. I don't have a 17 on the roster provided to us, so I apologize.
Now 6-0 isn't a scoretopia or anything like that, is it?
Scoregami.
Scoregami.
I didn't do Fort Meade's or Winter. I just did Bartow.
Oh, okay. Because it's
and you got to figure in the history of there's always been I will give you a clue about scoregami. In Bartow's history, all the numbers, all the final scores that ended in the 20s are gone. All the scores that ended in the 30s are gone.
Okay.
The extra point is no good, 6-0. And all the scores in the 30s are gone. 20s, 30s, and 40s are all gone. Have all been used up. So we need there's some 50s available, and then there's some single digits available.
Well,
like 5. For example, 5 has never occurred in Bartow's history.
Do you remember seeing, like, back in 80, it would have been 1980. It was 80-81 season. We beat Fort Meade like 88-0.
Yeah.
Do you remember seeing that?
I do.
Okay. Because I tell people that, and they're like, no way. And I'm like, way. So I'm glad I have somebody to finally back me up on that.
I jumped into the history books, and I went from 1952, when it was just Summerlin Institute, and then when it became Bartow High School. And, scoregami. Go home and Google that tonight, folks. Scoregami.
We can barely say it, much less spell it.
I was going to say, I don't think even Google could pick up on half of that.
Intercepted.
There's a pick 6.
Intercepted. Number 4, Omari Russell steps into the pass and heads into the end zone for a Fort Meade touchdown. Kearney picked off, and as Bruce called it right away, there was no doubt at the 30-yard line he strolled into the end zone for Fort Meade.
Yeah, and he might have pulled a hamstring sometimes.
Celebrating?
No, he slowed down right before he got to the goal line, Mike. And he might have pulled something. He's looking at his ankle, or a cramp.
That, and he was slowing up because the quarterback from Winter Haven was coming down on him pretty sharp, pretty hard, and maybe he was just waiting on a blocker to pick him up.
So just like that, Fort Meade has back-to-back touchdowns on.
He's a holder
consecutive plays
for the extra point.
So the Fort Meade place kicker, Mike, who is that
a Benelli?
No.
Cortez?
Could be a Cortez.
Yeah.
He's not much bigger than I am. Little fella. He missed his first one, went off to the right. Yeah, I don't have a 17.
Yeah, he's not officially. He better make one to get a name on the
Here's
roster.
The kick. And this one goes good. 13-0. 7:48 left here. You're listening to high school football here on WBF.
Good to see you.
I'm Taft Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. At our state-of-the-art service center, our certified mechanics are ready to take care of all your service and repair needs with the most advanced auto technology. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
The Whidden McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade is family-owned and takes pride in offering your family personal attention and distinctive services that truly honors the life being remembered. Our family serving yours.
Are you searching for your next partner in real estate? 360 Prospective Partners proudly serves Polk County and is here to help. Contact me, Denise Bodie, at 863-378-5323 or check us out on Facebook to get started today. That's 360 Prospective Partners.
Welcome back to Bartow Yellow Jacket football. Fort Meade on defense now in Winter Haven. 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Fort Meade scored on consecutive plays, a touchdown pass of 17 yards. Then they had a pick 6. So Fort Meade is up 13-0 over Winter Haven. 2nd and 9 for the Blue Devils. Kearney is the quarterback. He wears number 1. Big 6'3" senior. Claps for the ball. He's got it. Handoff up the middle, trying to find some daylight, but Fort Meade is there to smother that play. He's going to lose all the way back to the 24-yard line.
Sorry about that. We had the great John Ekman up here, and he said we are in for a treat this season.
You know what we ought to do? We ought to get him between halves, come up and talk about that on the radio. That'd be. Wonder if he's available. I need to check with his intern.
He's busy at halftime.
No, I mean tonight.
Oh.
Between this game and Bartow's coming back.
You got him right now. Just yank him.
I probably will, yeah. Here we go. 3rd and 9 for Winter Haven. Here he calls for the ball. He's looking, throws it downfield. Got a wide open receiver, number 10. Oh, it hit him between the 1 and the 0, and he couldn't hold on.
It looked like number 9 might have got a finger on it, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know if he did or not. I know we got a flag here at about the 30-yard, 28-yard line.
Yeah, there's a flag on the field. It's going to be against Winter Haven. Fort Meade will probably decline this, and they want the ball.
You betcha. I mean, they got a 13-0 lead. They can open this thing wide open.
So, Bruce, you talked a minute ago about Fort Meade played the first half against Bartow. Thank you, Andy. Against Bartow, and they're looking pretty sharp here against Winter Haven. So they've already been on the field. They know the situation.
Yeah, I mean, you've gotten the jitter out of the way.
Yeah.
You've gotten everything out of the way, and now you're able to relax and play football.
All right, there's a timeout on the field.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Andy.
Yeah, Andy brought us some water.
He didn't bring me no water.
Oh, he didn't?
No. Are you in the box? Yes. William, this is Josh Gwynn. William and Josh are sitting down in front of us. And where are they at?
William and Josh?
Yeah, Gwynn.
Dale?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, the Gwynns. And that means Lindsay and Reagan are not. And they've got another little one. I can't remember his name.
First and 10 for the Miners at their own 49-yard line. Fort Meade is up in this half 13-0.
All right, I'll get in the way to.
Here we go. Here's the pass. They complete on the near side. Still with the ball down the 48-yard line. Oh, John.
Oh, there he is right there. Right down there. I sent by Linton Meeks and Mr. Meeks.
Yeah.
So they are officially Bartow fans. He's got to bring them to every game now. He won't be able to listen on the radio anymore. It's like, Dad, we got to go.
2nd and 5 here for the Miners. They're in Blue Devil territory at the 46-yard line. Fort Meade in front, 13-0. Here's the snap to Beam. Beam fakes the handoff. Now he's going to quarterback keeper up the middle. He goes, turns on the jets, and Beam showing off the wheels across the 40, the 35, down to the 34-yard line.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, he missed his plant foot and went down, so he got lucky right there. Linton Meeks down there. He's a fireman. He was Polk County, and then he went to Tampa, the city of Tampa. But he was a pretty good football player in his day. He was before the boys came along.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Miners. Andy, on your concession run, we had 2 touchdowns right in a row.
I see that.
Yeah.
2 touchdowns and no water.
But we're thankful.
You got Mountain Dew right there.
I know, but
that Mountain Dew won't do nothing to make you thirsty.
Hey, tell me.
That's all he drinks, though.
1st and 10. Here's the snap to Beam. Beam under some pressure. He wants to throw. Looking, breaks 1 tackle, still with the ball. Now he'll turn up the field, and he breaks 1 tackle. Oh, my goodness, what a move. And he's going to be horse collared at the 20-yard line. Actually, clotheslined, I guess.
Man alive. How he got up from that. I mean, that kid looked like it landed right on his back, Mike.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Under 2 minutes to play here in this second half. 3 halves in the ball game tonight. Bartow and Winter Haven coming up next.
I'm really shocked he elected to hang on to that one, because once he came around this corner, the end released the receiver, and he was wide open down the field.
I think he's just feeling it right now.
1st and 10 for the Miners. Ball at the Winter Haven 20-yard line. Beam wants to throw toward the corner of the end zone. He's got his man. Nope, going to be short. And it's going to be brought down at about the 15-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like he was going deep, and then he decided to hit the man in the flat. He got a completion, got some positive yardage, and probably maybe the better of the two.
I hate to say this, but it looks like Winter Haven's taking up where they left off.
That's just rude, Andy. We still have to play them.
It is humid out there. I'm going to tell y'all what.
Yeah.
I worked up a sweat just standing in this concession line. Next time I'm going over to
They
visitor
rebuilt the concession inside.
They did, yeah.
I'm going over to the visitor side next time.
Why? The line's just as long over here.
No, it ain't neither.
2nd and 7 here for the Miners. And Beam, a little confusion in the backfield. And Beam is going to there's a face mask.
It's something.
There's a big-time face mask.
There they go.
Wow. I mean, that was brutal.
His quarterback's head kind of got whipped around.
Yeah, I mean, those are kinds that can really hurt. You turn that thing, I'm not good on my dimension or whatever you call them, but definitely a 180.
Personal foul, face mask against Winter Haven is the call. Our friends at Citizens Bank and Trust are your local bankers with over a century of looking out for you, your family, and your business. Proud to be your local bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. 35 seconds left here in the second half. Winter Haven trailing the Fort Meade Miners 13-0.
Did they get to go for an extra point?
They did. They got one and missed the other one.
All right, now wait a minute. They didn't walk the football off, Mike. They didn't march it off. They just went and put it at a spot.
Yeah.
Was that a half the distance to the goal penalty?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 2 for Fort Meade. Here's the snap, handoff, and this is going to be Benila again trying to turn the corner, and he's not going to get the first down. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and he made the right decision. It was a straight dive play, and it was just clogged, Mike, and he tried to cut it back out and actually had a little bit of blocking, but he couldn't ever find anywhere to turn it back inside.
Yeah, Winter Haven was good on just sliding right on down the line to block that off.
And that might be the final play of this half here in the Jamboree.
Somebody's going to call a timeout.
They're trying to get, there's 000 on the scoreboard. And that's the ball game.
That's it.
So Fort Meade scoreless against Bartow, but they get 13 points on the board against Winter Haven tonight.
And now Winter Haven's got to go to the other side of the field.
They got to move all their equipment to the other side of the field. So we're going to have a little 10-minute intermission here and we already see the Jackets already there. They're warming up and they're ready to go. And they're anxious to get back out on the field after making their halftime adjustments.
And Fort Meade can get on the bus and go home.
Yep. They can. It's only 8:16. They can catch the second half of Celebrity Family Feud. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
You've been married too long.
Russell Hernandez here, Kelly Buick GMC. We're proud to be a sponsor of sports broadcast on WBF. From the Jackets to NASCAR, we have 2 Polk County locations and are the #1 Buick GMC certified dealer in the Southeast. KellyBuickGMC.com.
This is Jonathan Jester with Citrus Air Conditioners. Do you ever worry if you're getting the best service for your money? If you live in Bartow, you no longer have to worry. We will give you a second opinion for free on any AC work you're considering. Call 534-1171 or Google Citrus Air.
There's always some great cooking at your Bartow Beef O'Brady's. Join the New Beefs Rewards and earn double points on the weekends. Complete details at your Bartow Beefs in the Bartow Center South. Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's. Good food, good sports.
Yeah, you should. Welcome back to Bartow Yellow Jacket football. John Nelson is the offensive line coach for the Yellow Jackets. He just walked on the field past Mike. Nelson was a lineman under Coach Danny Smith when they won the 1996 state championship. He's all Bartow through and through, and he works the boys hard. He loves them just as hard.
Well,
he's a good coach. He's a good coach.
You got to remember, it was only 3 years ago where I finally figured out who Danny Williams was.
Danny Smith?
Danny Smith was. And so now, of course, I'll never forget who Danny Smith is. I recognize him every time. So, excuse me if I don't recognize this guy, but I'm happy he's here. He's a big guy, and I'm sure he knows how to coach offensive linemen, and we're excited to have him.
So the Winter Haven Blue Devils on the field. They're going to go take on the Bartow Yellow Jackets next here.
Josh Dill's back with the girls.
Is he? Oh, yeah.
And look at his shirt. His shirt's just drenched. Now he's getting up to go again. I mean, he just got back, Josh. Have some fun. Oh, wait, you got 3 girls. Okay.
They will keep you busy.
Oh, they're all going out. Timmy's leaving too.
Well, we hope everybody has a good, safe evening.
So Bartow will play Winter Haven now here in the third half of the ball game as Bartow will make their way back out onto the field. The cheerleaders have set up a tunnel for them to run through. And we'll get to see what Bartow does against Winter Haven. And,
I'll bet that Josh's little girls got Tim wrapped up around their fingers just like your granddaughters do. I mean, it's terrible.
It's you can't avoid it.
It's an affliction. All right, Bruce, Bartow coming back out on the field. What kind of adjustments would you like to see from the Yellow Jackets against Winter Haven tonight?
I'd like to see less knucklehead penalties. That's the big thing. But we have those all year long. We have them every year. So I liked a lot of what Bartow did, both defensively and offensively. I get frustrated when you put those kids in man coverage without blitzing, but that's their decision. So this Winter Haven team. This Winter Haven team, they're big, and they just made a lot of mistakes too. So if each one of these teams clears up those little mistakes that they made in their first half, this could be a really good football.
And Mike, your impressions from the sidelines for the Bartow this second half?
Yes, sir.
Hello, Mike.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me now?
Oh, I got you. Go ahead.
Okay, so once the cheerleaders get back out here, we're going to get to meet the 2025 Bartow cheerleaders.
Excellent. Looking forward to it.
So once they get there, it looks like they're going to kneel and take their prayer before they get started at this half, and then we'll meet them.
All right. Bartow back out on the field. The clock says 6 minutes left here in the intermission, if you will. Reminder, the Yellow Jackets will open up the regular season next Friday night right here at Bartow Memorial Stadium when they take on the Clearwater Tornadoes.
Now, in the old days, you used the second quarter or second half to play your reserves. That was one thing that I loved about the jamboree, because everybody got to play and you could find some diamonds in the rough. And that was a huge ordeal, because you'd have kids, there's some kids that aren't practice players.
Right.
And they don't shine, but they get out on the field and they make 2 or 3 plays and you're like, where have you been? And all of a sudden they step into it. And we've seen it with the number 42 last couple of years. Little guy played linebacker. Can't remember his name, but the guys like that are the ones that you find And so I'm hoping that they'll play. We noticed Fort Meade played a different quarterback on the second half. We don't know how many of the kids that played in that second half. But I'd love to see a lot of these kids get some playing time.
I agree. Because you never know when you might need them down the road.
So, guys, just talking to the official here, I guess these guys are getting their final evaluation before they start the season tonight.
They want me to grade them?
Listen, I told him, I was like, Liz, he came up behind me, he kind of caught me off guard. He's like, hey, I hate those radio guys. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Not as much as we dislike you,
Oh, okay. Got to keep them straight.
Yeah.
Did you get your flag this year?
Man, listen, you're going to get me thrown up out of here.
I know a good lawyer.
Well, it's still only Lynn Horn with that recognition, and I think if you look at your scoregamis, that Lynn Horn will be in there somewhere.
Well, he'd be in good company then if
Mike got thrown out too.
That's what we try to tell him. I mean, Lynn Horn,
only the greatest.
He's a sideline god. I mean, Lynn Horn could come here staggering sideways and still call a great, and did many times.
Oh, goodness.
I love Lynn Horn. I love the whole Horn family.
Oh, yeah. It's humid out there, isn't it, Mike?
It is unbelievable,
It's
guys.
terrible.
But I'm telling you, those clouds are building, so I hope they get this thing going here pretty quick.
I've seen some lightning off in the distance.
That wasn't lightning. There was somebody just flashing their headlights. Let's get this thing over with.
Well, I was watching the news one night, and the meteorologist said when you see things like heat lightning, that's actually really lightning, but it's miles and miles and miles away, and you could still see it.
Speaking of meteorologists, everybody's kind of keeping an eye on Tropical Storm Aaron, or is it a hurricane by now? It might be a hurricane by now, but all the forecast models keep it well away from Florida, and that's good news.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Valerie for a minute.
Or Aaron. Mike, I can't win, can I, Mike?
Nah, you can't win. You're stuck up there with them, buddy. I feel for you.
Fox has got it going on now.
All righty, we're getting ready here for the third half of this Jamboree Kickoff Classic tonight, the Bartow Yellow Jackets and the Winter Haven Blue Devils. We'll have the first possession when we come back. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
The Ewing, Blackwelder, and Deuce Insurance Agency has been serving Central Florida since 1984. They all work and live in your neighborhood and take pride in our history. Offices in Bartow, there when you need them, representing only the most reliable companies in the industry.
Need an energy drink or protein boost? Visit Crave Nutrition of Bartow and sample our healthy energy boosting Mega Tea, nutrient-rich shakes, protein bites, and much more. Crave Nutrition behind Dunkin' Donuts on North Broadway in Bartow.
You've heard the expression, try it before you buy it, right? Well, at Keith's Spray Service, they won't ask you to sign a long-term contract because they're confident that you'll want them to keep coming back to care for your delicate ornamentals and lawn treatment. Keith's Spray Service for over 50 years.
Welcome back to Bartow Yellow Jacket Football. And look who we have here. Hey, Miss Sandy Stinger, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Hey,
it's great
darling.
to see y'all.
How are you?
We're doing good.
It's good to be back at the ball field, isn't it?
It is. I only made it once last year.
I know. I remember Teresa brought
and
you.
now Teresa's in the hospital tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
She's sick, but she's going to be
got
back
a
next
kidney
week.
stone, right?
It's so good to see you.
We'll see you next week. Thank you. It's great to see you.
Great to see you.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell the lady I said hi.
I will. Oh, she's a doll. Miss Sandy Stinger. Long-time Yellow Jacket fan and made her way up to say hi to us. How about that? She's special. Wonderful. All right, the captains are meeting at midfield to determine who gets the ball first here in this third half of high school football tonight between Bartow and Winter Haven. Winter Haven didn't score against Fort Meade, and Bartow didn't score against Fort Meade either, so 0-0 for the Jacket offense and for the Winter Haven offense. Fort Meade, though, did put up 13 points against Winter Haven. They did it on defense and on offense.
Still got the drone going strong.
Looks like Winter Haven will get the ball first.
I wonder if he was flying during the Fort Meade game, too. Got to take video of every chance you get now.
Ready? Hey, guys, let me interrupt you for a minute. So, hey, we're going to let the girls introduce the girls and the guys.
Yes.
The names and their years. So this is your 2025 Jacket cheerleaders.
All righty.
Kate Madison, 11th grade.
Caitlin Puchel, 11th grade. Aubrey Peacock, 10th grade. Delilah Bittinger, 10th grade. Cadence Whitaker, 12th grade.
Yanai Jenkins, 12th grade. Ariana Starr, 12th grade.
Lola Melto, 12th grade. Alyssa Thomas, 12th grade. Macy Smith, 9th grade. Kylie Woods, 11th grade.
Liliana Hernandez, 11th grade.
Jordan Cooper, 11th grade. Oscar Avalos, 12th grade. Christian Avila, 10th grade.
Terrence Robinson, 12th grade.
Kyrell Thompson, 12th grade.
Jaden Harper, 12th grade. Liam Hicks, 12th grade.
Jay Suddeth, 11th grade.
There you guys have it. That's your 2025 Bartow cheerleaders.
That's awesome.
Yay.
Awesome.
Thank you, Mike.
Awesome.
Thank you. It's there's a first down play while we're meeting the cheerleaders there. Winter Haven
package the whole time.
And they lost one on the play. Good Bartow defense. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 here for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils will send 3 receivers here to the near side. Kearney is your quarterback. Jackets here are 2nd and 11.
Same quarterback?
Yes. He wants to throw. He's under a lot of pressure. And it's going to be.
He got loose.
He broke loose from
the
Hardin.
flag.
And he is sprinting down the sideline. He's already in Yellow Jacket territory, finally knocked out of bounds.
Thought I saw a flag back there, but I guess not.
Yeah, no flags, no flags.
Carmelo Hardin had him on a handful, but he broke free. And Kearney with a nice run down the sideline.
Really was. It was a good one. I mean, first of all, to get away from that big young man is saying something right there. But then to get 50 yards out of it is another thing as well.
1st and 10 for the Winter Haven Blue Devils at the Yellow Jacket 42-yard line. Whistles will stop this play. And it appears number 1 for the Yellow Jackets, that is Battle, kind of holding that hip area as he makes his way off the field. Coach G will go check on him as he makes his way to the sideline.
Yeah, all that pressure, and we lose contain. They ran off everybody. He was able to get some good yardage.
1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. Straight quarterback draw up the middle goes Kearney, and he runs right into big number 98.
Yeah,
and he's not letting go this time.
Yeah, this time they had to stop. They blew the whistle, and then they let him go, and he tried to run. But that time Hardin was not about to let him go.
So they're going to give him a gain of about a half a yard. We'll call it 2nd and a long 9 for Winter Haven. Ball resting on the Yellow Jacket 40-yard line. No score. We're in the 3rd and final half of this kickoff jamboree.
There goes Fort Meade going home.
Kearney in the shotgun takes the snap. Big number 1. It's going to be a delayed draw up the middle quarterback, and he's going nowhere again. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Yeah, he saw number 98 coming at him again, dragging a offensive lineman, and he decided to tuck it and go, and did just get back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah.
Footballs. The cheerleaders are throwing out footballs.
What is that?
Dead ball foul.
Oh, my God.
Footballs are flying everywhere here at Bartow Memorial Stadium. The cheerleaders was showing off the good arms. All right, it's going to be 3rd down. Oh, 1. 3rd and 9 here for the Winter Haven Blue Devils, and another whistle will stop this. Offsides against Bartow.
Oh, man, if we'd have had the window open, the first time one ever hit our window, and I've got it closed. Another one. That's you, Jeff. Oh, Jeff.
And you guys better hang out the window.
I missed that one.
It's so hot up here.
Look, somebody's going to give you one.
Look at her.
Take that to the girls.
That's sweet.
She's got 2 herself.
3rd down and 5 for the after the penalty against Bartow. Now they're throwing out T-shirts. Here we go.
Oh, there you go, Joe. Man, that almost...
Handoff. Winter Haven breaks one tackle, and he's going to get caught after a gain of about 3 on the play.
All right, here. It's fourth.
That was fourth down, so I don't know. I don't think he made it. Wasn't that fourth?
No, that was third.
Oh, gotcha.
So now it's fourth down. Fourth down and about 3. Winter Haven with the ball at the Yellow Jacket 34-yard line.
Yeah, I think this is just a straight dive by the quarterback. Quarterback draw.
That big number.
Or they hard count them.
See what they do here. Kearney, the quarterback, he's back in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers on the near side of the field. They're clapping. Here he goes. And it's going to be a little mix-up in the backfield, but they still get the first down. Mike, or is it going to be real close?
It's going to be close.
I don't know, guys. It looks like it's going to be real close.
Oh. He's going to be
of course, Winter Haven
half a yard short.
Bartow's saying their ball.
That was fourth down. They needed 3, and it's going to be real close.
They're calling in a measurement.
So the cheerleaders were showing off the arms with the little footballs.
Well,
they banged against the press box several times. They hit your window,
It was
Bruce.
the guy in the back. See the guy in the back with the curly hair?
Yeah.
Okay, the first one he threw went dead into the fence. I mean, and it's like, he's like, I'm never, ever going to do that again. And that's when he started just bombing us.
Chunking them.
Bombarding us.
And, yeah, if you're actually, the window probably saved you. If that window was open, you might have got were you looking?
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I saw it coming. I mean, I could probably would have missed it.
He slinged one against the side over here that hit the aluminum.
Yeah.
And
Bartow ball.
They missed it. So the defense holds on fourth down.
What it's all about.
Well, the coach for Winter Haven is livid on the other side, guys.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, too. I mean, we talk about it year in and year out. We like some of the calls they make, and we don't like some of the calls they make.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Now the White Hat's coming over to say something.
It was close, Coach.
Oh, that's a different White Hat. There's a White Hat standing right on the sideline, on Bartow's sideline.
Plus, we have a referee that's incognito out here. He's not wearing the pinstripes.
You talking about Mike?
That Mike?
No, out here on the 40-yard line, 45-yard line.
Yeah.
All right, Yellow Jackets with their first possession here in the third half.
He probably hadn't even graduated.
Browse will throw it out to the near side. He's got a completion over there, and the ball comes out of the hands of the receiver. Winter Haven has jumped all over it.
Yeah, they're going to get the ball back at about the 43-yard line, 44.
Yeah.
So on the first play, the Yellow Jackets turn it over after the completed pass.
All right, guys. My first complaint is, why is Browse in the game? Now, they have a big, good-looking quarterback that's bigger than Browse. Now, I'm not saying he's better or anything else, but get your other quarterback some playing time. This is the opportunity to get him some playing time. And I know that's not going to go over well, but this is where you get your second string in and let them play some football.
After the turnover, 1st and 10 here for the Winter Haven Blue Devils. Kearney again in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the near side of the field. Here's the snap. Kearney throws to the near side out into the flat, and the receiver dropped the ball.
Yeah, there was a hold out here on this side too, guys.
Crazy, man. I mean, I can't believe these receivers on both sides of the football.
All three teams have dropped a lot of passes tonight.
Well, and look at the hole. Look at number 18's jersey. I mean, somebody grabbed onto that jersey. It didn't just fall off. So, I mean, I don't understand the contact.
2nd and 10 for the Blue Devils. Ball at the Bartow 43-yard line. No score. Here's the snap. Fake the handoff. Kearney wants to throw. He does. And it's going to be incomplete. Incomplete.
Is that 27 that let him have it at the end of that play?
That's Galva. Galva, playing in the secondary, came up and was ready to lay a lick on the receiver.
And you think they're cousins?
There's some, cousins are.
Well, that's an unusual name. So the brother or cousin?
Brother or cousin. We'll get the official, but
His brother was sure a fun young man to watch. Or his cousin.
Also on the roster, and we might get to see him. There's a Tolly on the roster.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wonderful.
3rd and 10 for the Blue Devils.
We know they're athletes.
Here's the snap. Kearney under some pressure, and he tries to dump it off. He does, and another receiver drops another ball. Bartow with a lot of pressure on the quarterback, Kearney, and he had his receiver right, number 3, right in the breadbasket.
Yeah.
Couldn't hold on.
Winter Haven would be smart to punt this ball.
Can't.
Well, to do a punt and try to pin Bartow back.
Take the yardage.
But you see a lot of kids on defense out there are numbers that I wasn't seeing. Not all, but some that I wasn't seeing in the first half.
Reminder to visit our friends at Zest Bar and Grill in downtown Bartow for a great dining experience featuring an array of delectable dishes served by the friendly staff. Downtown Bartow, it is Zest Bar and Grill.
Have you eaten there?
Yes.
Is it good?
It's good. Hamburgers, good hamburgers.
They have soap bars too.
Soap bars?
Soap bars.
Did I say something?
Zest.
Oh, my goodness.
Come on, Jeff.
Just can't with you, Bruce. Can't with you.
I mean, I need a rim shot.
I know. I didn't. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
We got to get it all out of our system.
Ball at their own 19-yard line. Browse, the quarterback, puts one man in motion, and we got whistles to stop this play before the snap.
Easy.
Oh, and they ran over Browse.
There it is, right there. And here comes the team to take care of the quarterback.
Boy, what a smart job by Browse as he jumps up and grabs his offensive lineman that was going after the guy who hit him.
Got no problems with that.
He's a heady young man.
Hey, Mike, if the Winter Haven coach wasn't happy about that 4th down spot, he's not going to be happy about that either, is he?
No, exactly.
Wow. So, yeah, that was after the whistle shot.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 2 steps, easy. And
they laid him out.
They wanted, of course, his guys are going to go protect him. And Browse knows that if they go after them, then it's going to be all setting. And he goes and grabs him. Great job.
So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty against the Winter Haven Blue Devils.
Mike Ayers.
Don't you read that.
I did.
So we'll see where the referees will march this down to.
It happens.
Did I say that?
Down to the 33-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, you did.
Did I say that? I don't think I did. Mike?
1st and 10 for Bartow.
Mike's got me worried now.
Jackets with 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right.
I don't know if it was something.
Browse will roll to his left, goes across his body, and it's going to be incomplete.
Pass interference. He's on his back.
Tried to connect with number 12, Callens. That's incomplete. Yeah, Mike, he was a little early, I think.
Yeah, I think he got there a little bit early because he was riding his back pretty hard.
I thought he was going to be able to snag that ball. He got there so early.
Well, tomorrow, Saturday night, the Buccaneers play Pittsburgh. Buccaneers looked pretty good against the Titans last week. So
I hope my Steelers do better than the Titans.
Your Steelers?
Your Steelers?
I've been a Steelers fan for years.
Oh, my
2nd and 10. Here's the Browse, and he's got a completion across the middle in a lot of traffic. Helmet comes off, but they're going to get about they're going to get about 9 yards to Callens that time.
Yeah, he got 9, and the helmet got 20.
So back to Bradshaw
it'll be
days.
3rd and 1st down. Did they signal first down?
Yeah, 1st down.
1st down for the Jackets.
I mean, I'm almost gagging knowing that you're a Hurricane fan sitting here, and then when you top it off and mention Pittsburgh on top of it, it's like my stomach.
How many rings have they got in both them places? More
from
than
1940?
No, Bradshaw was in
the 70s.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Bartow Yellow Jackets. Now the backup quarterback is in there. Here's the snap. Up the middle goes Hall, and he'll move the pile to about the 48-yard line.
You think Rodgers will play this week, Jeff?
No.
I think he needs to play.
I think he needs to play
preseason football.
Aaron?
Yeah, he's going to be the Pittsburgh quarterback this year.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Timeout on the field. Mandatory water break. There's no score here in the third and final quarter of the half of the Jamboree. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
If you'd rather spend your weekends doing anything other than yard work or looking to improve your home's curb appeal, then call Evolve Contracting today at 863-537-7537 or visit evolveyourlawn.com. Remember, keep calm and evolve your lawn.
Are you crazy for customer service? So are we. Here at Spat Jewelers, we realize that our complete customer satisfaction is essential to our success. With our friendly and knowledgeable staff, you'll feel right at home as soon as you walk through the door. This is more than just a job. It's our love and passion. Come see us. Emily at Spat Jewelers.
They keep changing the rules on taxes, and the financial experts at SR Wright & Company will make certain your return is properly prepared and you receive all the deductions you're entitled to. Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H, Southeast in Winter Haven.
Welcome back to Bartow Yellow Jacket Football. We're at Bartow Memorial Stadium for the third and final half of this Jamboree. Bartow and Winter Haven right now are scoreless. Here's the snap. Ooh. And it's going to be a deep handoff. That's Hall. And Hall maybe gets a yard to the 50-yard line. Quarterback there is number 90. That's Jamar Wallace.
Yeah, and there it was like a toss sweep, but they were almost side by side. It was a weird play.
So they're going to be 3rd and 3 are the Yellow Jackets. The ball is just over the 50-yard line at the Winter Haven 49. There's no score here in the third quarter. If you were with us earlier, Fort Meade defeated Winter Haven 13-0 in the second half of the ball game. And then in the first half of the ball game, Bartow and Fort Meade were scoreless.
Well, doesn't that make it a whole ball game? So what half are we in now?
We're in the third half.
Third half.
Third half.
That's mathematically impossible.
Okay, third period. Can I use hockey?
That'll work.
Okay.
Perfect.
3rd and 3. Browse back in. He wants to throw. He'll sling it out.
Intercepted.
It should have been intercepted.
Yeah.
He didn't see that guy standing there or something. I don't know, because that guy was all by himself.
Winter Haven, number 3, saw end zone.
Left tackle from Bartow saw yellow jersey and held it. They'll probably decline this.
Next week, we're right back here at Bartow Memorial Stadium to take on the Clearwater Tornadoes in the regular season opener next Friday night.
No, it's 3rd and 3, so they'll take this and put them back. It'll be 3rd and
it'll be 4th down.
They're gonna decline it.
Make it 4th down. Wow. And Bartow can choose either now to take the yardage of a punt or play 4th down.
They haven't scored in a half and a quarter.
Yep. Or a third of a period. What do we? I don't know.
Third of a half or something like that.
4th and 3. Browse. And the ball is deflected in the line of scrimmage. It's incomplete. Winter Haven will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, I don't blame Bartow for doing that. I mean, it's at midfield. Winter Haven's moved the ball on them, but it's been the big play like we talked about. It's that play where defense makes a mistake and they get a big yardage where Harden had him sacked and he got free.
He got loose.
But other than that, they haven't been able to move the football. You give it to them at the 50. I'm good with that.
1st and 10 for the Winter Haven Blue Devils. Officially, they're going to put it down at the Winter Haven 49-yard line. New quarterback in for the Blue Devils. Here's the handoff. Up the middle goes the running back. 13. He's tripped up in the backfield. He'll fall forward across the 50. That's Stacy.
Stacy has
0.
Yeah, I mean, he is stepped right in. He and number 15, Thomas, have solidified the defensive end starting positions.
2nd and a long 8 here for the Blue Devils.
And now you got 18 coming up from the linebacker spot, and they're coming.
A lot of people, a lot of Jackets on the line of scrimmage. Kearney is the quarterback. He takes the snap. He drops straight back. He is running for his life, and there are Jackets all over him.
Yeah. He backs out, and the safety from the other side comes.
That was Stacy that got to him first again, 0.
Along with number 16,
Meyer. So that puts them all the way back at their own 34-yard line. It's 3rd and forever for the Blue Devils.
I have to get my calculator out on that one.
Yeah, I agree, and I would bring the farm again, guys. I would make him run for his life.
3rd and 26.
But they're playing coverage.
Here's the snap. Kearney again. Got Camello right in his face. He'll dump it off on a little screen pass. Number 2
block
got
in the
it.
back right here.
Oh, great job. Number 16.
They get to the 45-yard line.
Number 14.
Number 18 was
Garcia. Comes up from the free safety spot to make the tackle. Now it's going to be, 4th and about 15.
And they're going to kick it. Winter Haven will choose the punt option. And that'll march the ball down the field about 30 yards, and that's where Bartow will take over 1st and 10.
Listen, I'd have to be that comedian whenever they signaled that they wanted to punt. I would have to act like I punted it and then grab it and run down the other field.
6:40 left here in the jamboree. This is the 3rd and final period.
Yes.
Of the game.
We might get all 3 of them in.
And I just now realized that it's been running clocks.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
So they will march the ball down to the 30-yard line. Bartow 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
So Bartow has one, maybe 2 more shots to score. So does Winter Haven.
The junior quarterback wears number 9 for the Yellow Jackets. Ethan Browse has 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Hall is the running back right next to him, and Browse wants to throw. He'll set up a screen in the middle, and it's at the feet. Oh, they had a beautiful screen set up, but it was at the feet of Terry, and he couldn't come up with the catch.
Yeah. He had him throwing off his back foot there, had some pressure coming, which you allow that pressure when you're throwing a screen. And Browse was not able to get quite enough mustard on it.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 here for the Yellow Jackets. Again, 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Jacoby Terry is the running back in the backfield with Browse. They'll fake it to him, throw it. Battle's got it at the 40-yard line. Battle, now he runs a little bit backwards.
Yeah, that was a great job. The ball was tipped a little bit, and Battle kept his concentration, able to catch the ball, and got some good positive yards out of it.
To the 37, it'll be 3rd and 4 here for the Jackets. Browse, again, 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Now Hall, now they're going to send a 3rd receiver out to the right side of the formation. Hall, the running back. Here's the snap, and they're going to throw it on a little wide receiver screen out there to Terry, try to get him in some open space. Terry is going to be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Yeah, that was a bullet and a great catch. Just a tad behind him, but great catch. Great job by both players to get some positive yardage. And I think this late in the game, I think you go, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. 4 minutes left. Yeah.
They're bringing in the big horse.
4th and inches.
Number 98. You give that ball to 98.
We haven't seen the tush push in high school yet, have we? The brotherly shove?
Yeah, I don't know why they don't call it the brotherly shove in Philly anymore. They call it that as well now.
I liked the brotherly shove.
I did too.
I thought that was cool. All right, everybody in tight on 4th and inches.
Nope.
And they're going to hand it off, and he's going to be very close.
He's got it.
Did he get it?
No, yeah.
Yep.
First down, Bartow.
Big fullback.
Oh, you follow 98, you're going to get some yardage.
Yeah, 260, 270, Mike.
Yes, all day long.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
Remember, Bird ran the ball a lot his senior year.
He did. Just across the 40-yard line. Browse, the quarterback. He'll turn and hand it off to Hall. And Hall's going to be wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 2nd down. 3 minutes left in the ball game.
Yeah, if the lineman will stay put, I've liked when they've rolled Browse out to his right side. throws very good. It gives him a little more time. It gives the kids a chance to get separation. But I would be in a deep cover 3 right now, and Winter Haven looks like they're in a cover 3.
2nd and 10 for the Jackets. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Now they're going to put one of them in motion. Here's the snap. They'll roll to that side. Browse looking. He's got time. He'll sling it downfield and up in the air. And that's he caught it. He caught it at the 23-yard line, even though he was pushed. That is Jacoby Terry with the reception.
That was pass interference all the way, and somehow he still came down with the ball, Mike.
Yeah, I think what happened there, the Winter Haven guy kind of pushed off of him a little bit, hoping to take him off his feet, which gave him a little bit of separation.
The ball fell right in there, too. That was a good pass.
That's an incredible pass for him going to his left. I mean, for people that have never tried it, it's so hard to turn to contort your body to be able to throw your hand across. There's a fumble.
Wallace picks up the backup quarterback, number 90, and he'll try to run around the right side.
Is number 90 the backup quarterback?
He's the backup quarterback.
He got some positive yardage out of that, too. Chuck got some more footballs.
The Yellow Jacket cheerleaders have found more footballs.
2 at a time.
You going to open up your window, Bruce?
Yay!
Give it to
the timeout on the field. 1:28 left here in the ball game.
Andy, give it one.
Bartow is threatening
down there, and they may do a selfie with it.
We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
I'm Taft Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. Let's not forget our transparent and fair pricing for all and never pay reconditioning fees or mystery dealer add-ons. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
The Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade are proud of our community and student athletes who strive to do their best. Another reason we are pleased to support today's broadcast. Whitten McLean, our family serving yours.
Are you searching for your next partner in real estate? 360 Prospective Partners proudly serves Polk County and is here to help. Contact me, Denise Bodie, at 863-378-5323 or check us out on Facebook to get started today. That's 360 Prospective Partners.
Welcome back to Bartow Yellow Jacket Football. 90 seconds left here in the ball game. Bartow with the ball. They are deep in Winter Haven territory. And big number 90, Jamar Wallace, the backup quarterback in the ball game. A little toss sweep to Terry, and that's going nowhere. He'll lose yardage.
Yeah, they called him offsides here.
Got Winter Haven?
Yes, sir.
That kid's got 4 of them now.
He's just flagging. He's shagging flies out here.
Flagging chies.
Yeah, whatever, you know.
Well, the clock stopped.
Well, they stopped for a penalty.
They put it to 124.
Winter Haven was offsides on defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Mike, that's going to be close to a first down.
It is going to be a first.
Is it going to be a first? Okay.
I think it's going to be just short, guys. Maybe. I don't know. Nope, it's going to be first down. But I don't know what they got him for. They moved it a long ways.
Yeah, they moved it more than 5 yards.
Well, it's showing second and 4.
Well, if you make it out to the Bartow Memorial Stadium next Friday night, be sure to grab a program, because inside that program you could see the faces that go with the voices here of Yellow Jacket Football on the radio.
Andy Edmond
is in there this year.
It's great.
He loves it.
Andy, you are...
The referees are still talking about the placement of the ball here. Winter Haven is questioning everything, so that's why we're in a little bit of a...
Andy's officially a celebrity now, although it doesn't go very far, I can tell you that.
First and 10 for the Jackets.
It's going, with me in there, it's going far.
Oh, okay.
Ball at the Winter Haven 12-yard line. Bartow trying to get on the board here in this jamboree. One man in motion, that's Terry. Browse wants to throw. Browse still with the ball. Now he'll sling it downfield, and it's incomplete. It was almost intercepted.
Yeah,
Browse took a pretty big hit here when he released that ball, and there's also a flag on the play.
Yeah, this is what scares me about him,
holding against the Yellow Jackets. Now the cheerleaders are passing out drinking cups.
Yeah, they handed out a bunch of them. I'll take one of them. That wasn't nice.
So a 10-yard penalty against the Yellow Jackets.
What are we, rotten eggs?
Here she comes. Oh.
Too bad, so sad.
Yep. So a 10-yard penalty. It's going to be second down and about 25 here for the Yellow Jackets, all the way back.
I tell you what, our AD leaves and we lose every bit of pull we had.
Late substitution here for the Jackets. Terry runs onto the field. Browse is the quarterback. Second down, basically need to get into the end zone here. Here's the snap. Browse, quick screen to the far side of the field. That's Terry. Terry, one move left, one move right. Terry sprints into the end zone. That's a Yellow Jacket touchdown.
No flags.
I don't see any flags.
Wow.
Excellent.
Just like
so now we see if we have a kicker.
More moves than Jello on that.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Jacoby Terry with the first Yellow Jacket touchdown of the season. That counts. So who's our kicker? Number 16?
16.
Meyer?
Yeah, he was playing free safety.
Brentley Meyer.
That's pretty cool when you got a free safety that's a kicker.
It's also the kicker. Browse will do the holding duties for the Yellow Jackets. 1 minute left here in the ball game. Bartow up 6-0 over Winter Haven.
That's an illegal formation.
A little too far deep, isn't he? Myers with a nice leg. It's good.
Very nice.
What, they don't get the rush?
They just no. Not in this game.
Yeah. 7-0 is your score. Bartow in front of Winter Haven. Well, happy healing and healthy returns from Bartow's Super Organic Smoothie near Racetrack on Highway 98 North. 100% organic. And ask them about their food items at Super Organic Smoothie of Bartow.
Do they have chocolate milkshakes?
I don't think you
probably not. That Super Organic. I've had one of their smoothies, though. I've had Jody on the shopper. She brought me a smoothie. It was delicious.
Was it strawberry?
No. It was banana. The Banana Man, I think is what it was.
Everything's banana. I like strawberry.
I love strawberries, too.
Strawberry smoothie.
1st and 10 for the Winter Haven Blue Devils. Kearney, the quarterback, from the 25-yard line. Here's the snap. Under pressure. Throws it. Pass complete. And the ball comes all about. The ball's on the ground. Bartow recovers.
They make a Mountain Dew smoothie?
I can see that happening for you, Bruce.
Huh?
I can see that happening for you. I'll deliver a Mountain Dew to them.
There's a lot of conversation going on now with their officials.
That was definitely a catch and a fumble.
Because he turned. The receiver caught it and turned upfield before it was punched out.
Well, we got the number one guy in football down right there with him. What'd you see, Mike?
I didn't see anything, guys. I was trying to get through the people there.
Come on,
With
Mike.
only seconds left, I was like, I got to go.
Mike, you one of a kind, brother.
They're going to leave it in Winter Haven's hands. Winter Haven leaves their offense on. This is Winter Haven football.
That's terrible. I mean, you got 16 referees.
They're going to say he was down before the ball came out.
No, he wasn't.
All right, so it's going to be 2nd down and 1 for the Blue Devils. Kearney, the quarterback. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. Here's the snap. Kearney wants to throw. He's under pressure. Throws it downfield over everybody's head. Incomplete.
Yeah, he expected.
Somebody's laid out.
Jacoby Terry was the only one receiver, and he was on the bench. He was only receiver in the area. So it'll be 3rd down.
You okay, brother?
It is hot, gentlemen. I'm telling you, it's hot.
Oh, it's bad out
No breeze. But I don't have to tell you that.
Air finally feels good up here.
Yeah, I didn't even open up the window that night. It was when I opened it up, it was just like a cooker coming in. I just closed it right back.
3rd and 1 for the Blue Devils at their own 34-yard line. 38 seconds left.
Hit him.
Kearney, the quarterback, in the shotgun. He'll take it and fake the handoff, and he is wrapped up immediately. Big number 98.
they brought the corner up on this side and ran press coverage. The receiver wasn't able to get free,
Carmelo.
even if the quarterback was.
Big 98 was in there, too.
Hamlin?
Yeah.
Harden. Carmelo Harden, number 98. They stop the clock with 28 seconds. Winter Haven calls a timeout.
We did these first 2.5 halves in about 38 minutes, and now it's taking us 20 minutes to do the last 2 minutes of this game. What's up with that?
So 28 seconds left. Bartow in front, 7-0. Reminder about the schedule. Next week, Bartow is home. Next week to take on the Clearwater Tornadoes.
What time's the game?
7:30 kickoff.
7:30? Okay.
On the air at 7. I guess we need to start we'll start another season of Stratton selections.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Says the winner.
I was the winner?
Were you the winner?
I was the winner.
I wasn't.
Andy, you were out of the game by about the third game of the season.
No, I was in there. I took y'all a couple times.
I know you did. I'm just kidding.
Hey, he's got his picture in the program now. You can't live with this.
Hey,
what?
Look at
I
him.
know, right?
He's been leaning back the whole night.
I got an eye on
with his
everything.
arm on the arm.
I got armrest now too.
4th down for the Winter Haven Blue Devils at their own 34-yard line, and the whistles will stop this play.
Oh my goodness!
Although this side doesn't have a cushion on there, they need to fix that for me.
Well, you tell them now that you're in that program that you deserve a better chair than
they
that.
need to pay attention, don't they?
That's right.
Timeout
That's right.
by the Winter Haven Blue Devils. Yeah, you're right, Bruce. This last 10 minutes have taken forever.
Ridiculous.
You know, one thing Winter Haven's definitely got to see tonight was that defense of Fort Meade and this defense of Bartow. I mean, other than just a couple of big plays that Winter Haven's had that's been called back, you know, they've been handled pretty much well on the line.
Yeah, and the one big play they had was when Harden had him stopped in the backfield, and he just was able to break loose and got about 40 yards on that. So
Winter Haven decided to punt, or simulate the punt. So Bartow will take over. 28 seconds left, right about midfield.
I'll be able to make my breakfast club in the morning.
I'm so happy for you.
You are the breakfast club.
Yeah, I got a breakfast club. We meet at 6 o'clock. That's the earliest I get up.
Retired and you still get up at 6 o'clock?
No, I get up early for that.
Okay.
And I call Andy at 9 o'clock. He's like,
I'm glad you called. I got a mow the yard today.
Hope you can join us tomorrow night for NASCAR Truck Series racing from Richmond, 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
Saturday night,
the Cup Series from Richmond.
You gonna send us to Daytona?
Only two more. No. Two more races in the regular season. Richmond tomorrow, Saturday night, and then Daytona. And then the playoffs begin.
I'll go up there for you if you want me to.
Who you got in the play? Who you got winning the Cup Series this year, Andy?
I don't know.
Well, he's already put money on Larson.
I got Larson.
And then Larson started falling apart.
Bartow takes a snap and will take a knee, and that'll wrap things up.
I like Blaney, but
I am.
Hamlin's taking a dump too.
I like Chase Elliott, guys.
I'm Christopher
like
Bell.
Chase. Okay, I can go with that.
Bell, I would put money on Bell.
That's going to be the end of the ball game, the end of the jamboree. Bartow will win the final half here, or the final period, 7-0 over the Winter Haven Blue Devils.
I got money. I'd like to put some money on that Connor Zillage.
On staying on his feet or not?
Yes, staying. Oh yeah,
he may not drive again this season.
I know.
He had to have surgery.
I've had that done. I had to have my collarbone fixed.
Did you get back in a car and drive 200 miles an hour the next
No, I was only running about 100 down Highway 60.
Okay.
I assume
I had that Celica back then. That thing would fly.
There go the cops.
I assume because Mike is up here in the booth with us that we're not going to have an interview with Coach Grady at the end of the ball game.
Mike's been real quiet tonight. He got me worried a little bit.
It's so hot out there. I mean, look at him. You okay? I mean, you're worrying me.
Wet down there. It's muggy.
You need me to get you some water?
But no, we'll get back in the swing of this thing. I mean, it's that office, working in that office and that AC will wear you out pretty quick, you know.
Well, we're just spoiled.
Exactly.
And we admit it.
Exactly.
Well,
No,
it was.
it's been a great evening. I mean, overall, I'm surprised the guys that didn't cramp up because it was really thick down there on the field.
Oh, it's terrible out there.
You're right, Mike. I mean, that never came into play one time, and that shows that's a credit to the coaching staff because you take a human night like this and not getting cramps, you have been working hard.
Yes, absolutely.
I think we saw some entertaining action tonight. It was cool to see three teams back in old school jamboree style. And congratulations to Fort Meade. They defeated Winter Haven 13-0. Bartow beat Winter Haven 7-0. Fort Meade 0-0 draw. But we saw some good things. We saw some things that show that it's preseason. And I'm sure the coaching staffs on all three teams will get most of that cleared up and get ready for the season openers next week.
Yeah, I think Fort Meade has a chance of being a really good football team. Winter Haven's got a lot of work to do. Bartow's got some cleaning up to do, but I liked a lot of things they did tonight. So I'm excited for Yellow Jacket football.
That new quarterback that they got, he's done a pretty good job. I mean, he could throw the ball deep.
Well, that is. Mike, thank you for your sideline duties, my friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Andy and Bruce up here in the booth. We got Tom back at the studio. Thank you so much. I'm Jeff Thornburg. Tune in next Friday night. Yellow Jacket football, the season opener right here at Bartow Memorial Stadium against the Clearwater Tornadoes. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Russell Hernandez here, Kelly Buick GMC. We're proud to be a sponsor of sports broadcast on WBF. From the Jackets to NASCAR, we have 2 Polk County locations and are the #1 Buick GMC certified dealer in the Southeast. KellyBuickGMC.com.
This is Jonathan Jester with Citrus Air Conditioners. Do you ever worry if you're getting the best service for your money? If you live in Bartow, you no longer have to worry. We will give you a second opinion for free on any AC work you're considering. Call 534-1171 or Google Citrus Air.
What will it be? A loaded with flavor Philly cheesesteak or a fresh grilled chicken salad? Hungry for chicken wings or maybe a premium blend Angus burger? Whether dining in or taking out, your Bartow Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South. Good food, good sports.
Tonight's Bartow Yellow Jacket football game was brought to you by the community support of our WBF sports boosters, Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow, Citrus Air Conditioners serving Bartow and Lakeland, Bartow's Budget You Pull It Auto Parts on Highway 60, Spath Jewelers in Bartow and Valrico, and Crave Nutrition in Bartow. Yellow Jacket football is also sponsored by Whidden McLean Funeral Home in Bartow and Fort Meade, Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance of Lakeland, Beef O'Brady's Sports Pub in the Bartow Center South, and Evolve Professional Landscape Management. Tonight's game was also brought to you by 360 Perspective Partners of Lakeland, specialized landscape treatments from Keith's Spray Service of Bartow, certified public accountants SR Wright & Company of Winter Haven, and Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Bartow. For game schedules and archived broadcasts, please visit our website at wwbf.com or subscribe to our podcast, WBF Sports, on your favorite podcast service. Plus, you can follow us on social media. Bartow Yellow Jacket Football is a special presentation of WBF Sports.